At tackle number 55, Zach Spain.
Live from Hooper Stadium on the campus of Nevada Union High School, Touchdown Productions, celebrating 10 years of local sports television, is proud to present the Miners' Road to the Playoffs. Tonight, your defending Division I section champion Nevada Union Miners take on their Delta Valley League opponent, the Elk Grove Thundering Herd, in a must-win situation for the postseason. So don't you dare change that channel. Delta Valley League football is coming up next on your NorCal Game of the Week. The Miners are home for the final regular season game of the 2006 football season and celebrate senior night with a pivotal game against the Elk Grove Thundering Herd. Good evening, football fans, wherever you are across our Foothill network of station. I'm Dan Miller, sitting in for Jim Adams, joined as usual by our color analyst Marty Mortensen. Our producer-director tonight is Gil Dominguez with the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team for tonight's big matchup and the celebration of Nevada Union Miners senior players. And Marty, the Miners kept their playoff hopes alive last week with a come-from-behind win over Laguna Creek.
That was just the latest chapter in a drama-filled season for the Miners, who were really in a must-win situation down in Elk Grove in order to stay in contention for the postseason. The Miners were down 21-7 just before the half with Laguna Creek ready to score again when the Miner defense made its now famous goal line stand against the Cardinals and gave them the confidence to rally in the second half and defeat the Laguna Creek 42-28.
And, last week's game, it almost seems that the Miner defense, which has given up 195 points this season, it may have turned the corner. And now, they face a familiar offensive scheme with Elk Grove, with also runs the wing T, a variation, and some options.
And the Coach Humphers has been saying all season long that this is a young defense, and it's getting better and better each week. And now I think we're seeing evidence of that strong defense. Plus, with the addition of several players going both ways, Coach Humphers is determined to put his best 11 athletes on the field in order to win these crucial games down the stretch.
And of course, all these games are big because one more loss may prevent the Miners from going to the postseason and defending their section title. So it will come down to execution tonight, which team wants it more here in week number 8 of the 2006 football season. And so as the teams continue to warm up, we'll take our first break of the evening. And when we come back, we'll take a look at those Delta Valley League standings and then celebrate senior night with Coach Dave Humphers after we remind you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten by Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. Hanson Brothers Construction has years of experience in the local construction industry, and Jeff Hanson and his crew are always ready to assist you in every phase of your project. From clearing a road to clearing a house pad, Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals helping you build a better Nevada County one project at a time.
Weaver Auto and Truck Center. Now showing at the new Weaver Auto and Truck Center is the all-new 2007 Jeep Compass and the 2007 Jeep Wrangler. Weaver Auto and Truck is your official Jeep dealership in Grass Valley with several models on display and ready for you to drive home. And they can now also provide service warranty work on your Chevrolet vehicle. Thanks for your support. It's Weaver Auto and Truck Center.
Casey Wood Corporation. The Casey Wood Corporation has been serving the needs of the professional contractor since 1990 with construction-grade lumber products for framing and plywood siding. They also are your source for custom doors and windows. And Kevin Casey is proud to donate his time as this year's president of the Nevada Union Football Booster Club. Casey Wood Corporation.
DWS Painting owner Dean Sarenbetz has over 20 years of experience to share with you as a licensed painting contractor. He knows that to keep your commercial and residential property at its highest value, you need to protect it with a new coat of paint from our harsh winters and summers here in the foothills. And Dean is really proud of his stepson, number 59, Brandon Stevens, and the entire Nevada Union JV football team. It's DWS Painting.
Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services. Mike Bratton knows a winning team when he sees one, and that is why he has assembled a winning team for you in the insurance industry. So whether you are working with Kathy, Karen, Amy, Nicole, Sarah, Jennifer, or Bobby, you'll know you're working with the best at Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Direct your attention down to the 25-yard.
Nevada and Placer County Realty. Nevada and Placer County Realty specializes in representing both buyers and sellers with services centered around customer service. Broker Rob Teora and his assistant Georgia Dawson have created several dramatic websites linked to the multiple listings of both Nevada and Placer counties, offering you a wide selection of properties that are available. Nevada and Placer County Realty.
Top This Truck and Auto Accessories. Owner Chuck Cavros knows that nothing makes your car or truck look better than accessories from Top This. And Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store displays featuring accessories from Weather Guard, DZ, and Racket truck racks, along with a selection of chrome toolboxes, mirrors, and tie-downs. So give your truck some attitude and get the service you want at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
Grass Valley Glass. There is no need to let the winter cold drive up your heating costs when Grass Valley Glass offers a complete line of energy-efficient windows from Milgard and can install them for you before the weather turns cold. Shauna Marty and Nevada Union football alumni Curtis Sowen specialize in everything glass and love to support Nevada Union Minor football. Grass Valley Glass.
Golden Green Equipment Rentals. The Olson family has a complete rental facility waiting for both homeowners and contractors, so you can get the tools you need to get the job done right the first time. With equipment from John Deere and Kubota, along with pressure washers and walk-behind tillers, your project is already half done with the help of Golden Green Equipment Rentals.
B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. At B&C, you'll meet local professionals in the home improvement industry. They carry everything you need for your home or business, and with their large selection of lumber contractors, are always welcome at B&C. It's true, help is always just around the corner at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.
Grass Valley Ford, Lincoln Mercury Nissan. The game of the week is proud to introduce our newest underwriter, Grass Valley Ford, Lincoln Mercury Nissan, to this telecast. The Narandi family has been happy to serve you and support community events for the past 25 years, and now they have more new and used inventory, and if you can't find what you're looking for, they'll find it for you. Grass Valley Ford, Lincoln Mercury Nissan.
And Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 10th season of local sports television. Be sure to join us next week for week number 9 of the 2006 football season. We'll travel to Davis High School as the Miners take on the Davis Blue Devils. It's Nevada Union versus Davis next week, exclusively on our Foothill network of stations, ACTV Channel 20, Suddenlink Channel 23, Lake of the Pines Channel 7, and in Grass Valley and Nevada City on NCTV Channel 11. We're looking Marty tonight, Nevada Union Minor Senior Night, and Coach Dave Humphers down there meeting or congratulating his senior football players and their parents.
Yes, and quite a contingent of parents and football players, and along with the cheerleaders, all seniors. They've got a big crop that's graduating this June.
Yeah, and along with the senior football players, all the senior varsity cheerleaders will also be presented. There's Alicia Cameron and her dad right there, Bob. Yeah, she's the sister of R.C. Cameron. Now, I know that her mom works at Chris Clayton, so every time I go to see Chris for a doctor's appointment, there she is. But R.C. was a starting offensive lineman for the Miners several years ago, who's now actually in the Navy. And Marty, you might remember R.C. as a former touchdown production guy.
He helped us out quite a bit.
So it's nice. It's a tradition here that, the Dave Humphers and the entire coaching staff, congratulate and thank the varsity football players. There's Matt Blackwell just going through. There's Brian Millhouse down with Dave Humphers. Some great football players. Brian Millhouse, 2-year starter for Nevada Union in defensive backfield. See Taylor Dever coming up. Big Taylor being looked at by a lot of big Division I colleges right now.
Yeah, he's quite a catch if somebody can grab hold to him and give him a nice scholarship, and I think that he would help any Division I team out as big as he is.
Well, at 6'6", 295, that's about average right now for Division I. But the nice thing about Taylor is, he's got maybe a little bit of growing to do still, but put him in a Division I football program, and he's really going to be something. I know Oregon now is sending feelers out, along with Nebraska, Notre Dame, Cal, Washington. So all the Pac-10 schools are taking a look at Taylor. But teams like Nebraska and Notre Dame, that's quite a compliment to, the quality of player that he's become.
Well, it'd be good if he could get a Pac-10, or even in any California team, be close to home. The parents would like that a lot.
Well, it's nice, and I don't think a lot of these young kids emotionally aren't ready to move a long way from home. As Nevada Union comes into this game, 5-2 overall, 1-1 in league. Let's take a look at the Delta Valley League, and Delta Valley League certainly been getting a lot of publicity this year as possibly being the premier Division I football league in the Sac Joaquin section, Marty.
And it certainly is. And look at Franklin, 6-1 and 2-0. So everybody's chasing Franklin. So big game tonight for Elk Grove and Nevada Union. And Laguna Creek and Davis. Valley looks like they're probably out of it for the season, but Nevada Union has got to win each game they come to now. Well,
with 4 legitimate playoff teams in the hunt and 3 playoff spots, tonight's game against Elk Grove has huge consequences to to the loser and to the winner. But then again, Elk Grove, their last game of the year is against Franklin.
Oh, it's going to be a tough one.
I'd like to remind you, Touchdown Productions presentation of the NorCal Game of the Week, brought to you in part by 49er Communications. 49er Communications specializes in two-way radio systems when security and emergency communications are a must. Nevada Union football mom Holly Mash is your local source for Kenwood, ICOM, and Bednick's King and Realm. She can supply all your two-way radio needs in Nevada County. Her 10 years of experience in the field means your radios will work when they need them. For everyday use and when there is an emergency, it's 49er Communications.
All Seasons Pool and Spas. Janaea and Kevin Klein are the new owners of the All Seasons Pool and Spas, where they carry on the tradition of customer service and complete product lines from Doughboy Pools and Spas to Bullfrog and Soft Tub. Their Grass Valley showroom also carries a number of pool and spa supplies, as well as decorative waterfalls and yard art to beautify your home. It's all at All Seasons Pool and Spas.
All Phase Heating and Air Conditioning. Customer satisfaction is the reason that Doran and Max Bennett are celebrating 10 years of serving you in Nevada County, and they want to thank you for the trust you have placed in them whenever you have had needed service, repair, or installation. They also remind you that All Phase is Nevada County's only certified train comfort specialist.
I think it's about time we'll go down on the field for the national anthem. Is there all the parents and the seniors go on down to the field so to be singing the national anthem? So we'll be coming right back for the kickoff and a couple more mentions.
It's hard to believe, Marty, that this is the last regular season home game.
No,
it seems like the season just started.
Yep.
Don't even have any muddy spots in the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem. Test. And now, under the direction of Mr. Ron Baggett, singing our national anthem, please welcome your 2006 Nevada Union Miners Boys Choir.
NorCal Game of the Week is underwritten tonight by Statewide Homes. Statewide Homes has a brand new location. It's on Sutton Way, just up from Knight's Paint. There you'll find Scott and Sherry Murray, along with Jerry and Pat Hanaway, along with 2 complete model homes on display, so you can see the latest home designs from Fleetwood Homes. You can see them from the freeway. Statewide Homes, answering the need for quality and affordable homes for our community.
Doctors Jerry Chan and Lisa Moon specialize in family vision care for over 27 years. You can trust Jerry Chan and Lisa Moon to offer thorough eye examinations and to write and fill eyeglass prescriptions. They offer a selection of frames and lenses as well as special contacts for astigmatism. Just another example. Astigmatism. Just another example of how Jerry and Lisa look after the health of your most precious gifts, your sight.
Yeah, I've got that. That's how I know that one.
Thanks for the bailout there, Marty.
Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Plaza Tire is the official repair facility of your NorCal Game of the Week. Mark and the boys know how important it is to get the Commander to every game. So when the Commander is down, they always do their best to get her back up and on the road, so you won't miss any of the NU or Bear River football games. Plaza Tire and Auto Service, professional auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs.
Well, here we go, Marty. Nevada Union and Elk Grove, 2 very similar teams. You know, record-wise, statistically, Dante Punteri will kick off, taken up by the back, about the 10-yard line, and, you know, coming right up the middle of the field, and looked like Brian Millhouse made the initial contact.
I'd say Millhouse not only made contact, almost put the poor kid in the sidelines. He really, watch how hard he hits him here as he comes up. No, there's
Millhouse.
And also Edlin came up.
Yeah, that was Brandon Brooks running the ball back. So Elk Grove starting now. They've got the ball right about the 25-yard line, so nice field position. They'll run the wing tee, a variation of the option also. At quarterback, Kevin Frank. There's Brooks again, and Brooks is their leading ground gainer, trying that outside, but this Nevada Union defense, as we saw last week, you know, really playing some nice inspired defense on the corners there.
Yes, they are, and the senior running back, Brandon Brooks, leads his team on both sides of the ball. He plays defense and offense. He's got 805 yards, and he's also got 3 interceptions and 7 touchdowns. So watch him tonight.
Well, he only picks up about 3 yards, and Now here's that I-back formation that they like to run, running that almost an option, but Zach Mash just buries him right about the line of scrimmage. Also, Camille Shahada in there.
Yeah, Shahada was the first one to make contact.
So it only picks up a yard, and so here we are, 3rd and 6, and just underway here at Hooper Stadium. Nevada Union and Elk Grove battle at the Delta Valley League Conference. So now Frank, who's got some nice yardage passing, tries that option. There's Millhouse again.
Millhouse came up, and if there's any offense that the Miners can defense, it should be this wing T formation. They know all about it.
Well, yeah, really. I was thinking about that a little bit earlier, and you can understand the wing T. You understand how to defense it, but if you don't put the athletes on the field to execute, that wing T just isn't stoppable. Morse and Anderson back deep. Elk Grove punting. Morse takes the ball at the 38-yard line, then pitches it to Anderson on the near side. Anderson's got a line of blockers. He's down to the 30, the 20, and finally run out of bounds about the 10-yard line. Making the saving tackle there was McMahon for Elk Grove, but it was like a little pitch reverse there, Marty, which they kind of got a little close to each other, but Morse gave it up.
Let's take a look at the replay now. Watch this.
Look how
it looked like it was going to be a fair catch, but then he starts up. Now he pitches it back.
He gets turned around by the Elk Grove defender.
He only needed one block. He had a whole line going down there. Let's see. Okay, that was
Millhouse and Niederberger out there.
Niederberger just couldn't knock his man down, and the man came over and saved the tackle.
So Nevada Union sitting at the 11-yard line. So nice big special teams play by the Miners to start the game. There goes Edlund up the middle. And Edlund, 170-odd yards last week. Little off-tackle play there for the Miners. Gets about 4 yards, it looks like, Marty. Almost, about 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The ball spotted at about the 7-yard line. So the Nevada Union offense, not many changes. There's Matroka. Almost a counter George. Gets just inside the 5. Taylor Dever out there doing a nice job mopping up some blockers.
What's the significance of the red ribbon on the stockings tonight?
It has to do with no drugs on campus.
Oh, good. Because I know that some of the JV players had them on too tonight.
So 3rd and short for Nevada Union. In motion, Matroka. Handoff Edlund. Edlund goes in.
It looks like that play was designed to go over left tackle, but the hole was filled, and he just broke to the outside. No one laid a hand on him. Nevada Union to score.
So Jesse Edlund picks it up where he was last week at Laguna Creek, and explosive, a very explosive. Punteri for the extra point. Colin Casey, the all-important hold for Punteri. Kicks up, kicks good. That's Beelan, the extra point. So Nevada Union, Marty, 9:11 left to go here. First quarter, Miners jump out 7-0. Take a look at that replay.
Watch this. He tries to hit the over left tackle, but then he saw it was all plugged.
Yeah,
so he just jumped to the outside.
Yeah, Eisenbeitz was there. Eisenbeitz looks like sack leader for Elk Grove, but he's also one of the best tacklers that they have. But nice awareness by Jesse Edlund to bounce outside. And the Miners, I think Elk Grove's kind of stunned here.
Well, they went 3 and out, and the next thing you know, they punt and a good return. It's all set up inside the 20-yard line, and 7 points on the board for Nevada Union.
So Brandon Brooks is back deep for Elk Grove. Also back there looks like Stefano Baez. Little pooch kick over the middle again, fallen on by Elk Grove right at the 30-yard line. So not wanting to try and pick that one up and make something out of it. But Elk Grove, 30-yard line, not bad field position, Marty.
Now they'll start on their own 30. They weren't unable to move the ball their first series. They went 3 and out. Let's see if the defense from Nevada Union can continue their fine defensive play.
Well, Nevada Union obviously is also very familiar with Elk Grove. That's Brooks going in motion. Handoff to Glass, the fullback, and Jordan Glass takes it out to the 35. Glass, an interesting player, 2-year starter for the Thundering Herd at linebacker and at fullback. Has official visits set up for Fresno State and Boise State. He was at Washington State last weekend. So second down for the Herd. Quick outlet pass complete to Pearson on the far side of the field. He's going to get the first down.
Well, there's a penalty. Ran him out too far instead of letting him go. That's going to be 15 yards against Nevada Union.
Yeah, Kemp Stanford and Brian Milhouse over there. Pearson comes in with 81 receiving yards for the Thundering Herd. They'll tack a few more yards on the penalty. That's not what Nevada Union needs to do. Pearson has only had three receptions all year long, 81 yards. Nice average there, though.
Yeah,
so the penalty puts the ball inside Miner territory at their 44-yard line.
Ooh.
Outside pitch to Brooks. Nice hands to bring that one in. Short gainer, left side.
That ball almost got by him. It was kind of a pitch to the wrong side. He had to reach out and grab it. He saved it, picked up a couple yards, but that could have been really disastrous. And that was a penalty against Elk Grove.
So trading penalties here. Elk Grove is probably one of the programs that, I've been watching for 20 years. It's probably the program that is a mirror image of Nevada Union. They've got the same color for the teams, coaching styles, offensive styles, defenses. There's just a great program, a lot of respect. Dave Hoskins and his staff. Quarterback option right side, and boy, Marty, nothing right there.
The secondary came up from Nevada Union. And leading the charge there was Zeeler, came up and stopped that.
Yeah.
Take a look at the replay on this one. You can watch him as soon as he tried to sell the pass, but then took off and ran with the ball. Up came Zeeler to put the stop on him.
Well, Frank has 223 yards passing, so they've got to honor it. Little draw play to Jordan Glass now. Glass gets some of the yardage back to the Nevada Union 46-yard line. But one thing Nevada Union and Elk Grove over the years, when Ed Lombardi was head coach and then Dave Hoskins and Mike Clemens were co-head coaches, there were years where Elk Grove just dominated. The years that the great linebacker now playing for the Chicago Bears. Little screen pass hit out far side. Boy, Nevada Union read that great.
They did, and the quarterback, Kevin Frank, did not sell that at all. He set that up all the way. Let the line came in, but he just threw it too quickly, and Nevada Union was covering it.
Brian Milhouse did a great job. Him and Kemp Stanford were both just waiting for it. So Elk Grove, another fourth down. They'll be punting again. Morse and Anderson back deep for the Miners. They'll be paying a little more attention to those two kids after that last one. Fair catch called. Morse,
no, he can't run with it after
because
well, it hit the ground, but I think there's going to be a penalized for that. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
Once you signal for a fair catch.
High school football. But Matt Morse, thinking, well, maybe they won't see this. maybe I didn't signal for a fair catch. So the penalty flag came out. But going back to that Elk Grove Nevada Union rivalry, it's been a very good rivalry, very healthy for both the Elk Grove and the Nevada County communities. Now Elk Grove with 7 high schools. Dave Hoskins was saying before the game, they ought to just create a D1 league for us down at Elk Grove. And Marty, that's not a bad idea.
No, it certainly isn't.
Can you imagine the gates that every game would present for those schools.
Yep.
7 high schools down in the Elk Grove area. Just it seemed like yesterday all there was Elk Grove. But great tradition down there with the Thundering Herd. Not too happy following their loss to Laguna Creek a couple of weeks ago. So first down for Nevada Union. Running play doesn't get much. Looks like back to the line of scrimmage. David Zeeler, the ball carrier on that one for Nevada Union. So that's going to bring up second. Actually lost a yard on it.
Yeah, they did. That play was stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
So Nevada Union, the ball at their 10-yard line now. And Elk Grove certainly wanting to make a big defensive stand here. But David Zeeler gets outside. Nice block on the corner by Andrew Matroka. Nick Nugent, the outside backer, was trying to force that play inside, and Matroka got a nice block on him.
Give you an update on the Bear River game. 5:25 left in the first quarter. Bear River up by 7-0. I said I'm talking about Bear River game.
So Nevada Union ball out to their 16-yard line, 3rd and about 5.
Oh, there was
movement on the offensive line. That's when you want to take that Southwest Airlines flight.
Yeah, I don't know. They had looked like they brought Zeeler up to the line of scrimmage, and he got set and then got unset.
I think, it might have been. It was an offensive lineman that.
Was it a lineman? I thought it was on the outside there. I saw Zeeler move, but it might have been the tackle.
Yeah, so let's get the 3rd and 10 now for the Miners. Inside handoff, Matroka. Nice run across the 15 out to about the 18-yard line. Play developed pretty quickly, but Nevada Union's going to be forced to punt. Chad Mason will punt for the Miners. Back deep is Joel Hull for the Herd, and he's just going to be standing, about midfield. So Mason needs to get some air and some distance under this.
Oh, he
nice,
did. Way
nice
over his
punt.
head.
Hull takes it at the 35-yard line, far side of the field, and Jesse Etlin makes a nice tackle about the 47.
Yeah, Etlin came up and almost, that punt was so far that almost out punted the coverage.
That was a great punt. Could have used a little more hang time, but nice distance by Chad Mason. So the ball boy goes down. So Elk Grove, first down play. Brooke again. Dane DeVogelier cutting in from that linebacker spot, makes a nice tackle.
Yeah, Dane came up and saved that for only a couple of yard gain.
Yeah, just 2 yards. Dave Hoskin, co-head coach. And Hoskins handles the defense. And handling the offense is Jeff Carlson.
He's broke loose.
Breaking loose.
Never catch him.
That's Hull, and he'll go in.
That looked like number 17, Nugent.
Nugent, 52 yards on that one, Marty.
210-pound senior running back. He looks like he's pretty quick. Man, we see that on replay. He once he broke into the secondary, he just outran everybody.
Looked like Nevada Union, their linebackers overplayed that a little bit too much.
Boy, that tied it up in a hurry. Here's the extra point.
So Elk Grove scores on a 52-yard run by Nugent, gets the extra point.
Here's a replay. Now let's see what caused that. I think the linebackers and the safety came up early.
Yeah, we'll need a different angle on that one. But he gets
a good surge by the line and then made that spin move. He did. He spun right out. Now he just outruns everybody. Nobody can catch him.
He was about 10 yards down the field before anybody knew it's time to chase. So Nugent, nice touchdown run.
Yeah, Jantz had a chance at him at the line of scrimmage, but he just spun around, got by him, and after that, he was off to the races for 35 yards. Ties the score up in a hurry, 7-7 here in the first quarter.
Baez is going to be kicking off for the Thundering Herd. 4:32 left to go here. Nevada Union and Elk Grove here at Hooper Stadium. Nice crowd on hand. Look at that crowd from Elk Grove across the field, Marty.
Yeah, they had a long way to drive tonight,
Boy,
about an hour and 45 minutes.
That's one of the communities like Nevada Union. The kickoff goes to Anderson near side of the field. Fakes the
nice
handoff.
play.
Oh, nice tackle.
That was number 36, Feliciano.
Yeah, so Nevada Union, they'll start at their own 14-yard line.
Watch how he comes across. They run that short side of the field on that fake reverse, but he comes up and just snags him.
Yeah, well,
right
Feliciano didn't get him. There was Pearson that was going to get him right afterward.
So once again, Nevada Union pinned deep in their own territory. Etland slow coming into the ball game.
Kind of expect Dave Humphers to open it up a little bit as far as the passing game. We'll see where Doug Dolan sets up. Double tight end set for the Miners. No wide receivers. Handoff, Jesse Etland gets out to, looks like about the 17, maybe the 18-yard line. So it picks up about 5 yards on that, Marty.
Yeah.
But I really do expect to see Chad Mason throw the ball. Colin Casey in there at wide receiver. Now he'll set up on the far side. Let him get set.
Here comes the pass.
Nowhere to throw. There he got it. Nice catch about the 32-yard line.
That's a first down.
That was Wes Plummer, the tight end. So Wes Plummer, if you saw that pattern, he just sat down right in that open spot. And Mason's mobility and movement was able to get the passing lane and the ball to him. So first down, Miners. Etland, not much there. Coming up was...
That was Thompson. Came up and made that tackle.
Along with... I don't want to even give him a tackle because we can't pronounce his last name.
Oh, yeah, that's... yeah.
Go ahead, Marty.
Togia.
Yeah,
whoever.
Mark Halster said Togai, so we're going to go with Togai.
Oh, Togai, huh?
All right.
Okay.
Second and about 8 for the Miners. Zeeler goes in motion.
Yep, there's a penalty flag.
Was that a motion?
I think it was. They're going to call it against Nevada Union.
I don't know if Dave Zeeler was the motion back, and just as the ball was snapped is when those penalty flags were thrown. So I don't know if I couldn't see any other movement by Nevada Union on that.
Well, the referees are conferring on it. Let's see what they come up with. Illegal procedure.
Well, that's a bailout.
He's going, hey, what can,
that'll always work.
Yeah.
We don't have to prove anything.
No, you don't have. Who can argue with illegal procedure, right?
And Dave Humphers is on the sideline asking, "Okay, who was it? Who was it? Give me a number. Give me a number." It's just automatic. Well, that's going to bring up a second and about 13. Zeeler sweeps the right side. Boy, he gets to the outside to the 40, 42-yard line. So Dave Zeeler picks up almost the first down. Jordan Glass, the linebacker, got caught inside. And once that happened, Zeeler was able to turn it up. So the ball at the 42 can bring up a third and short for the Miners. Mason, quick pass outside, complete to Dolan. Oh,
he
dropped it.
Oh, had it right in his hands.
Last week, Dolan could have caught a pass thrown from the moon. I mean, it was just amazing, and everything thrown to him stuck. But that's going to bring up a fourth down. Mason will be punting. Back deep again for the Herd is Hull. Nevada Union, that worked last week against Laguna Creek, by the way. Again, a nice punt by Mason, taking about,
he
lets it go, and the ball's going to be downed at the 10-yard line. Nice hustle by Doug Dolan, and might have been a mistake there by Hall, but Dolan downs it right at the 10-yard line, so nice hustle by Doug.
I think Hull thought that ball was because it was kicked so low, he thought it was going to hit on about the 5-yard line and roll into the end zone. So he let it go, and it kind of checked up.
Well, hit a pile of rubber pellets there.
Could be.
Just like a nice wedge shot. So 1st and 10, the Herd at their own 10-yard line, eye back. Hand off to Brooks. He gets, about to the 12, maybe the 13-yard line, and that Nevada Union defense, which has just been playing great since the second half of the Laguna Creek game, puts a stop on it. And there was a lot of shuffling on that defense by Dave Humphers. Shockey's being brought in to play the nose. Jantz was brought into the inside. Camille Shahada went to the outside, and Tucker Colum went to the inside. And Tucker Colum made some great plays along with an interception last week. Second down play gets the Herd to about the 15, almost the 16-yard line, but it's going to be a 3rd down. And you were right in that pregame. Dave Humphers wants to put the best 11 players on the field at all times now, Marty.
Yep. Because there's if you lose one more game, the rest of your season's over with.
Yeah, no room for error at this point. And you can't expect someone else to put you in the playoffs. You got to win it yourself, and that's what Dave Humphers and his team is feeling. And they're growing up fast. Those 7 juniors on that defensive side of the ball. So penalty flag thrown as...
Yeah, that was going to be illegal procedure.
Elk Grove running the option, and the option, he breaks it to the 50-yard line, finally dragged down.
Stanford, but I think that's going to be called back.
Yeah, it looked like Nevada Union, when they saw that flag go, just kind of relaxed a little bit, and then Kemp Stanford said, well, maybe I'll just make the tackle for the heck of it.
Well, the thing is, even though you see the flag go, you just don't know what the call is. You got to go make the play. That'll nullify that big gain.
Yeah. Vince Ferrazza, the trainer, is actually on the field talking to one of the officials. One of those officials, I think, might have gotten knocked down, and Vince checking on the official to see if he's okay there, Marty.
Yeah, he's hobbling a little bit.
Yeah, he's.
I think he's a little woozy. I didn't see what happened, and we got the replay. I might have seen him get knocked down or something, but was a good shot at Coach Humphers. He's doesn't look a little happy here.
Yeah, he looks like he took a spill. And just something funny is Vince isn't really fond of officials in the first place, and so he's just kind of taking.
Well, let's see if the referee gets. Here's that play, and then
it was the side judge here, and
there was a fake handoff to the second man through, and then the option.
Slow
gets over here, and let's see what happened to the. See if we got it. So far, no.
It would be right about here. That's not. Yeah.
I didn't see where the referee got it, but he was a little woozy.
So, Vince satisfied that he's okay. Heading for his medical bag. Maybe he's going to apply some ointment or tape up the official. And that's exactly what he's going to do. It might be a hamstring because Vince is getting out some of the wrapping tape. And he might just wrap up that. Got a hamstring problem with that official.
Third down and 9 now.
Yeah, and the clock running, Marty, coming to the end of the first quarter. Now Elk Grove up to the ball. 3rd and about 9 for the Herd. Back to pass, rolling right, throwing deep. Pearson all by himself, and he's got it. First down, Herd. Kemp Stanford getting there a little late, and Pearson, a big target, about 6'4", makes the reception. So a huge play for Elk Grove, gets the ball out to their own 48-yard line.
That was a big first down, 3rd and 9. Watch this. He just uncorks it and wide open.
Well, Pearson is 6'5", yeah. Marty, and he worked his way all the way across the field to make that reception.
Here's the option again.
First down, option nowhere.
Oh.
Loses yardage on that one.
Well, Stanford set that play up because he came in, instead of going for the quarterback, he went for the option man.
Right, and Shockey, Matt Shockey, who's playing that nose, is the one who actually got to the quarterback. That's going to end the first quarter. Nevada Union and Elk Grove tied 7-7 here at Hooper Stadium. And really almost a first quarter where both teams to be feeling one another out as far as tendencies, stunts, what's going to be going on. But momentum, I want to say, was pretty even.
It is. But Elk Grove is on the march right now. They had a big 3rd and 9 play, and they picked up a first down, which got them out to the 47-yard line, where they'll have a 2nd and about 10 to go.
Well, what I'm surprised at is that Pearson, who made that reception, only had 3 receptions going into tonight's game. Of course, he was averaging 27 yards a catch, Marty.
It didn't hurt his statistics there either. That had to be at least that.
Yeah, well, his longest was a 38-yard reception, and I think, that surpassed that. But I'm surprised, as big a target as he is, that Kevin Frank hasn't been able to get the ball to him a little more often. But Dave Hoskins said it's his passing game that's really the weak point of his offensive game plan.
Right.
4 interceptions last week, or the week before last, against Laguna Creek. 5 turnovers in that game, and that's the game that Elk Grove lost to Laguna Creek 20-10.
Mm-hmm. Well, turnovers will make a difference in any ball game.
So Nevada Union defensively, except for that one pass play, really seems to have the Elk Grove running game under control. I expected Jordan Glass and Brandon Brooks to get a little more yardage in that first quarter, but if we looked at the statistics, I'd say Brooks probably has 10 yards total with maybe 5-6 attempts.
Right, Nugent's the one with the big yardage. He ran off that 45-yard run for a touchdown, and that's their only score.
Yeah, that slipped my mind. That's right. there was something, and there wasn't there, Marty.
Yeah, that was the big play of the game for so far, and of course Nevada Union had their big play on that punt return.
Well, we've got a timeout, and what they're doing is they're taping up. What they've done is they have the official drop his drawers, but he's being surrounded by a whole crowd of high school students, so that it could stay PG and not go to a 13 or an R. And so he's been taped up by Vince Ferrazza. And Vince is an interesting guy. He's been the trainer at Nevada Union for a number of years. He's always got a game face on before the game when he's taping the guys. Right. But he always knows where everybody is, and if he thinks there's someone that he can give a bad time to, he won't miss a beat taping, but he'll be sure to be jawing along with it. Great guy. Does a wonderful job, and he's one of those guys that the players remember, after, years before.
I've got another update on the Bear River Lincoln score. That has playoff implications. It's 7-7 in the middle of the second quarter.
So back to live action. Inside handoff to Hall. He breaks it to the 45-40. Flag comes in.
Face mask. That'll step off 15, I believe. That was flagrant, I believe.
Yeah, not a good move by the Nevada Union defense on that one, but that's going to give Elk Grove a first down unless for some reason.
Look at that, right through the left side, and now watch as Millhouse comes over and grabs him and pulls him down by the helmet.
That wasn't the face mask.
But you can't. But unfortunately, once you get your hand up in that area, That's automatic. I guess they're only going to get 5 yards.
Well, they picked the flag up, Marty.
Oh, they did.
They picked it up, yeah. But also, in regards to the first down, it was the back of the helmet that he got. Ball at the 34-yard line. Frank back to pass, being chased by Zach Mash. Gets away from Mash. Now he's going to run to the far side. He's going to pick up some positive yardage after all that, but finally ran out of bounds by David Zeeler.
He probably ran 35 yards, and he picked up 2.
My gosh.
Well, they had him trapped for about a 15-yard loss, but just got away from Mash.
Looking at Zach down there on the field now, he's going, whoa.
Wow, give me some oxygen. Where is it?
And after all that, Frank picks up 1 yard. Bring up a 2nd and 9 underway here. Second quarter, Miners and Thundering Herd tied at 7-7. Marty Mortensen and Dan Miller. Shotgun formation now for Frank.
Nobody on him.
Looking downfield. Still looking now, throws, and the pass is incomplete.
Millhouse is calling for some interference.
Yeah, Pearson was the intended receiver, but in the eyes of the officials, both Millhouse and Pearson were going for the ball, even though it certainly looked like Pearson was playing more defense on that one than offense, Marty. But that's nevertheless going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here's that pass, Dan. Kind of wobbly, but then, well, they're both going for the ball. So
yeah, that was a good
call.
Good call
no
by
call.
Yeah, good no call. Now Pearson, 3 wide receivers to the left. Frank in the shotgun, underneath completion, short gainer. Catching that ball, Marty.
Yeah, that was Brooks. And that Nevada Union smelled that play out in a hurry. And kept it for maybe just a yard or 2. So it'll bring up 4th down and about 6.
Yeah, so Nevada Union playing some nice heads-up defense. Looks like they paid attention to the film this week. And then again, it's Dave Humphers against Dave Hoskins. And both coaches, they know how the other guy thinks. And Nevada Union, fortunately with the athletes, to play the defense. So 4th down, quarterback option, and runs right into Zach Mash along with Brian Millhouse.
Well, I guess
Steele Jansen there also.
Zach Mash must have caught his second wind after all that running around, and he stopped that play for a loss.
Well, he wasn't going to let that guy run around and
so let's see what happens.
Wear him out. So here
option,
again,
but he just trailed the play and then just came up and got him along with Millhouse and
So 1st down, Nevada Union, handoff up the middle. It's Edlin. Edlin to the 40 after about the 43-yard line.
Good 10-yard gain for a 1st down.
Yeah, that was a nice run by Jesse Edlin. Last week against Laguna Creek, Jesse Edlin seemed like all of a sudden, it just clicked in his head, and he knew when to cut, where to cut. Had great vision, great acceleration when he hit the hole.
He's favoring his right leg right now.
So 1st down Miners. Matroka gets the ball this time, and Andrew Matroka gets out across midfield.
Good article in the paper this week with Matroka and his dad out there. It says under the NU sign on the field.
Yeah, Sean Matroka, Colonel Sean Matroka,
right,
after serving his 2nd tour in Iraq. And Sean's sitting right below us, as a matter of fact. So 2nd and about 5. Zeeler gets the ball this time.
1st down.
Yep, there we go. So Nevada Union's offense doing a nice job. Those running backs picking those holes and getting into them. Running north and south, and that's what Dave Humphers wants them to do. About time for a Chad Mason, Doug Dolan hook up here. Dolan better get up a little more on the line of scrimmage. Zeeler sweeping right side, gets a nice block by Edlin out front, goes out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, close to another Nevada Union 1st down.
Should be a 1st down if they spot it on the 34. No, they're going to bring it back. He stepped out of bounds about the 36, looks like.
So it'll be a short 2nd down play for the Miners. Corey Browning not in the ball game tonight, the junior fullback. Handoff Etland. Etland's got the first down, fumbles the ball. Ball picked up. And Elk Grove's got it.
That was Meehan.
So not a good turnover for Nevada Union as that offense was really driving.
Now
let's see where Jesse loses this ball.
Here. He has it tucked in, got both hands on it. Now he
looked like he stuck the ball out there a little bit and it got slapped, and Meehan picks it up. So the turnover is going to give Elk Grove the ball at their own 40-yard lines. Still score tied at 7-7, Elk Grove and Nevada Union here at Hooper Stadium.
This has turned into a defensive struggle now.
Yeah, I back for Elk Grove. Handoff to Brook. Brook gets to the line of scrimmage. And, that's it. Little mix-up. Not real smooth in that handoff between Frank and Brooks.
Now that play looked like it just wasn't in sync whatsoever.
Yeah.
It never did get he got right back to the line of scrimmage, but
there was a guard that was supposed to be pulling on that play, and it looked like he got to the spot. Now Brook again trying the outside. Millhouse, however, is going to keep him. Well, actually squirts loose for about 4 or 5.
Yeah, he got away from him, but it looks like he was going to get thrown for a no gain or a loss, but then he was able to turn his shoulders upfield and able to carry a couple minors for about 4 yards.
Yeah, so third down play, third and about 5 for the Herd. Brian Millhouse is at that free safety spot, has been doing just an amazing job coming up, support the run, doing pass protection, pass down the field, incomplete.
Boy, Millhouse had a line on that one.
Well, I think he caught Matt Anderson in his sights and kind of backed off because Matt Anderson was coming across from his quarterback spot. Well, the pass is incomplete, so it's going to bring up 4th down. So a misfire again by Elk Grove. They'll be punting to Morse and Anderson. So back and forth, Marty, and turnovers and missed opportunities.
Yeah.
Nice high punt. Morse calling for a fair catch.
He fumbled it.
Drops
Another
the ball.
Turnover. Oh, my goodness.
And Elk Grove's got the ball at the Nevada Union 25-yard line.
Brandon Morgan came up with that ball, and now the defense has really got to step up.
Yeah, that was huge. He took his eye off the ball just as it was arriving.
Signaling for the fair catch, and then all of a sudden,
he's
went right through his arm.
He's looking at the action right here. So unfortunate turnover by Nevada Union gives Elk Grove great field position at the Nevada Union 25-yard line. Let's see how Elk Grove responds. Ball carrier looked like Jordan Glass, the fullback.
He's still going.
Boy, that pile is moving inside the 15-yard line.
And he got a first down. Mark it on the 14.
Yeah, so first down, pickup of 11 yards on the play. Full house backfield for the Herd. Handoff again.
Millhouse on that tackle.
Yeah, not quite. That wasn't Glass, the ball carrier that time. Okay, that was Nugent, the ball carrier.
Updated score at between Bear River and Lincoln. Bear River's gone ahead 14-7 late in the second quarter.
So second and about 7 now for the Herd. Nugent, the ball carrier, over right tackle, bounces through inside the 5, and it's going to be first and goal for Elk Grove as Nugent gets the ball down to about the 3-yard line.
He was stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but it was 210 pounds. He just bulldogged over the several Nevada Union minor players, and now he's got a first and goal.
Yeah, they're going to say the ball's just inside the 4-yard line, so we'll call it first and goal from the 4. So Elk Grove certainly poised to take advantage of the Nevada Union turnover. Fullback hits the center of the line, 250 pounds, 6'1", 250. And Nevada Union stands him up. Taylor Dever in there on defense now, on that goal line defense for the Miners. So Dave Humper's putting some real beef in there. So he's up there with Zach Mash.
Yeah, see, he's trying to just bull his way through the line of scrimmage, but then he was knocked back.
Yeah, carrying the ball for Elk Grove on that one was the name we can't pronounce, Togai. Handoff this time, looks like
touchdown.
Nugent, and Nugent goes in for the score. So he gets the 3-yard touchdown run. Elk Grove takes advantage of the Nevada Union turnover, and they take the lead now, 13-7, with the extra point to follow.
The problem is, Dan, that how many times can you ask your defense to step up and hold them?
Yeah, there really comes a point there, Marty. You're correct that your defense has been on the field, and then all of a sudden they come off. Now they go back on, and against a team like Elk Grove, when Elk Grove gets their rhythm, their offense really goes. And that's what we saw there, is all of a sudden. And Dave Hoskins started mixing it up.
Yeah.
He wasn't just giving the ball to Brooks. He started giving it to Nugent. Togai got the ball. Nugent got the ball again. And so Nevada Union wasn't just keying on one player. Now Bai is in for the extra point. The snap kick is up. It's good. So 6:11 left to go first half. Elk Grove takes a 14-7 lead over the Miners in a 25-yard drive, short field, and against a quality team like Elk Grove, you can't do that. Look at that touchdown again.
Touchdown. He just bulls his way over everybody. Goes by. Good spin move going on there, and takes it in for 6 points.
Yeah, Nevada Union not really doing a nice job of tackling. It's like they've been going for the ball a lot lately rather than get down low, take the feet out from underneath them. Tucker Colum is very good at going down low, but that was outside where Tucker plays at linebacker. So Elk Grove takes the 14-7 lead.
And damn it, you think about it, the way the Miners were driving on their possession, that's actually a 14-point swing.
It certainly is.
Because Nevada Union had the momentum going. They were down almost to the 30-yard line, and they were moving the ball quite well and turned the ball over, but then the defense came in and held them, but then the fumble. So 2 turnovers, 7 points for Elk Grove.
Well, Elk Grove kicking off now. It's going to go into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. Nevada Union will take the ball at the 20-yard line. Now, what you'll look down along the sidelines here on the bench, you'll see Gino Steffen come in. You'll see Curtis Smith, Mike Cartan. All of the defensive coaches will come in and sit them down and say, "Okay, let's talk about it." Brad Dalbon will talk to linebackers. Mike Cartan will talk to his defensive backs, and Gino Steffen will talk to that defensive line. And so they'll try and make some adjustments, figure out what's the best way this next series. So first down Miners. Dave Zeeler gets out to the 25, 30-yard line, close to a first down. So some nice moves inside there by David Zeeler. Nice block there by Eric Tilley on Jordan Glass, which allowed Zeeler to make that inside cut.
That was a good move. They're going to give him a first down on that.
Yeah, so Dave Zeeler gets the first down. Little under 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. Handoff inside. Ball carrier is Jesse Etlin. Etlin gets about 4.
That's good that they come back on their second offensive play and give Etlin the ball, because you can get down in a hurry if you fumble and they capitalize on it. And to get the ball back to him, and he held on and picked up about 5 yards.
2nd and 5. Dolan split out wide to the right. Now
There was an offensive lineman move.
You know, that was a strange formation, too, because Dolan was on the split wide to the right, and Wes Plummer, the tight end, came over to set up on the right side. Now, in order for Plummer to have been eligible, Dolan would have had to have taken a step back. Now Colin Casey in at wide receiver. Doug Dolan comes off. Colin brought the next offensive play, and so 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Mason complete to Casey at the 43, 44-yard line. So Colin, nice hands, gets the first down. What I tell you, that he's a junior, so we'll have Colin back next year, and he does. He's got great hands.
Yeah, and he went right out into that area where it was wide open.
So first down, Miners in motion. Zeeler again. There's that inside cut, got the block on Nugent, and Zeeler finally run out of bounds here.
Big gain.
Close to the 35-yard line. So the outside linebacker Nugent got picked off again, and Dave Zeeler makes a move inside.
Now watch this. He cuts it to the outside, stiff arms.
Saturnino got a nice early block there. Looked like helmet to helmet on the tackle there, though.
Zamora came over, made that tackle.
So Zeeler this time off the left tackle spot, gets inside the 30. Now this is where Nevada Union just has to protect the ball, Marty.
Yeah, this is where they turned it over last time, so they'll have to be very careful.
Well, they got about 2nd and 4.
And there's 4:30 left in this half.
There's a lot that Dave Humphers can do with this play, too. He gives it to Matroka. Matroka tries that left side and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard, but that's going to bring up a 3rd and short.
That play didn't fool anybody.
Now, when you looked at the Elk Grove defense, those linebackers were all cheating inside. Nevada Union really hasn't given Elk Grove, the feel that they need to spread their defense out again, except for the pass to Colin, and then one pass to Wes Plummer. So it's 3rd and about 3. In motion, Matroka again, rolling right. He could run the option. He can get the first down, and Mason does. Finally, steps out of bounds inside the 15.
Got the first down. He tight-roped down the sideline and just finally lost his balance on his own and stepped out of bounds. That stops the clock.
I don't know. I didn't see any receivers downfield. It almost looked like the option.
Might have been a design play.
And we have a penalty against Elk Grove on top of that, Marty.
Half the distance to the goal then.
So that's a major. So that's going to give Nevada Union a first down. First and goal. They'll spot the ball about the 7-yard line. So nice break for Nevada Union, but Nevada Union, that offensive series, they looked comfortable. I think the pass play to Colin Casey was the one play that really defined that whole offensive series. So a nice little drive going from the Miners. Started back at their own 20-yard line.
Good drive.
So first and goal. Handoff Zeeler. He gets to the outside. He's going and gets forced out of bounds just short.
Good block in there by Jesse Etlin.
Hull and Zamora knock him out of bounds and save the touchdown. But Nevada Union, with about 3.5 minutes left to go here in the first half, they're in position to tie this game up. And as we saw in the statistics between these two teams, just incredible matchup.
There's a quick handoff over to Zeeler, and
Zeeler doesn't get there. He's about a yard short, so it's going to be 3rd and goal. Points per game, yards per game, passing yards, rushing yards. Nevada Union and Elk Grove, just almost a mirror of one another. Yeah. So Etlin at fullback. Penalty flag thrown.
It'll be probably illegal procedure. That ball was whistle blew before the snap.
That was a quick set. So here it is, illegal procedure against the Miners, and Nevada Union gets close, and now they're going to have 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Now Dolan will come in. Zach Mash will come out. Zach had been playing at a a tackle spot.
Crowd comes alive for Nevada Union.
This was a last week against Laguna Creek, a fade. But here we go.
Nobody out there.
Quarterback option and doesn't get it.
He
stopped at the 5-yard line. I thought that Dolan's block was going to spring it for him, but that was the only block he got. Jordan Glass reacted real well to that and stopped Mason at the 5.
Yeah, that play didn't fool anybody, and the reason was they had no receiver in the end zone.
Yeah.
So the safety just came up, he had nobody to cover, so he just came up and made the tackle.
So we're going to have 2 wide receivers in there, Dolan and Casey. Wes Plummer, the tight end, will come out. And so 4th and goal from the 5, a huge play for Nevada Union right now. Penalty flag,
again.
David Zeeler jumped.
Boy, they're just making mistake after mistake, and the fans are not happy. Coach Humphers is not happy. Now they're going to go for the field goal.
Yeah, they'll bring in Beelan. So the 5-yard penalty will put the ball at the 10. So it'll be probably about a 27-yard field goal attempt. They'll mark it at the
Casey will be holding
the 17-yard line. So a 27-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up by Beelan,
and
he's got it.
Yes, it is.
So Cody Beelan gets the 27-yard field goal. That's going to make it Elk Grove 14, Nevada Union 10, with just a tad over 2 minutes left to go here in the first half, Marty.
Yep. And ever since he had that game where he missing those extra points, ever since then, they've because they were high snaps and they were the ball, and he was moving with the ball. And now he's waiting until the ball gets set down and then kicking it. And he hasn't missed one yet.
And what John Peake, the kicking coach, had said was Cody said, I'm watching these guys rush, and I'm trying to kick the ball around them. And Dr. Peake just kind of looked at him and said, Cody, when you kick the ball, it doesn't turn. It goes straight. So just just kick it straight. And ever since then, the Granite Bay game now, been doing a great job in the 27-yard field goal by Cody. A nice example of the fact that, he listened to Dr. Peake. But Nevada Union still finds themselves behind by 4 as Beelan kicking off for the Miners. A low kick hits down. Kicks by the Elk Grove player, and he'll let it roll into the end zone.
Well, it's a good thing he didn't touch it at about the 20-yard line, or that'd have been really trouble.
That it came
real close.
Real close. But apparently, the way he reacted, it didn't hit him. So, Elk Grove with, the clock didn't. There was no possession. So with 2:05 left to go here in the first half, Elk Grove will have the ball at their own 20-yard line, leading the Miners 14-10. So now you've got Kiwi Moore, the offensive line coach, down there talking with his offensive players. And what they're talking about is, what type of tendencies did Elk Grove have on defense? First down play by the Herd, pass complete out beyond the 30-yard line.
Meehan on the reception.
And, it's amazing that these offensive linemen, Coach Moore will ask them a question, and they'll have an answer for them. They'll know exactly what was going on, so that's real important. First down, draw play, Jordan Glass goes nowhere. Less than 2.
Zach Mash in on that. Stop.
So that's going to bring up a second and about 9. So Jordan Glass, as we mentioned before, linebacker, and that's what the colleges are looking at. Fresno State, Boise State, Washington State as a linebacker. 6'2", 220. Quick pass outside. And could be a lateral. Brandon Brook gets on it, though.
They're going to call it a lateral.
Boy, they sure are. So a loss on the play back to about the 26-yard line. So that's
timeout Nevada Union. 1:18 left.
1:18, Nevada Union trailing 14-10. But this is going to be an interesting, as we go into halftime and Nevada Union and Elk Grove make the adjustments on both offense and defense to see which way they go. Neither team really dominating the other. Nevada Union's running game, however, Marty, certainly a lot more successful than what we've seen Elk Grove, except for the one long touchdown run.
And they've been chewing up a lot of yards, making big gains, but it's the turnovers that have stopped Nevada Union and not the Thundering Herd. They have, their defense has opened up. The offensive line for Nevada Union has opened up some big holes.
And then they get down close and penalties.
And then they had it on second down and about 4 to go for a touchdown and couldn't get it in. 2 penalties and then a field goal. So those are the kind of mistakes you can't make against an excellent football team like Elk Grove.
Dave Humphers out there talking with his defensive unit. Matt Shockey won that nose tackle spot, his performance last week against Laguna Creek, and obviously he followed through in this week of practice, so Shockey getting the start at nose. New quarterback in there for Elk Grove. Taking the snap was Janelle Corbin. Illegal procedure now against Elk Grove, so the illegal procedure bug has caught both teams. Looking at John Tupou out there, big number 75 for Elk Grove, 6'7", 285. Big kid. So far, according to Dave Hoskins, no interest from any of the major colleges. Certainly was interesting conversation with Dave earlier today. Handoff this time. Looks like that Jordan Glass again. Gets the ball out beyond the 30-yard line, not back to the original line of scrimmage.
So now they'll have to punt.
With 1:09 left, Nevada Union can work some magic here.
Well, they've been known for that. Minor magic. Yeah, I think I just come up with that.
Marty,
come on,
let's work that one. Let's work that one. I like it.
Minor magic. Okay.
49ers play Chicago Bears, and starting linebacker for the Bears, Lance Briggs, who was a force at Elk Grove about 6 years ago. And interesting listening to Brian Urlacher, the all-pro from the Bears, talk about Lance Briggs is, he's what makes my job a whole lot easier. But Lance Briggs went to Arizona, I believe.
I think so.
And then now starting linebacker. And boy, Nevada Union fans remember Lance Briggs.
Yeah.
So Morse and Anderson back for the Miners. Nice high punt, far side. Nevada Union's going to let it bounce, and it's down at the 40-yard line. So Nevada Union 60 yards away with 1:02 to go.
Plenty of time. They only have one. I think they only have one timeout left.
Dave Humpers is going to be looking at maybe some quick down and out patterns for the wide receivers. Get out of bounds, stop the clock. Nothing that's going to take a lot of time. Nevada Union's got one timeout left, Marty?
I think so. Yeah, they have one.
Mason brings him to the line. Dolan split out wide to the right. Zeeler sweeping, trying to get some blocks. Nugent forces him out of bounds.
And he got outside, but boy, that burned off a lot of time and only picked up 2 yards.
Yeah, so Nugent didn't get caught on that one, and Jordan Glass with some support on the outside, pickup of only 1 yard, but it stops the clock.
You can see
Edlund out there in front.
Running sideline to sideline.
And Nugent fought off that block, and then Jordan Glass actually didn't get in on the play, but Nugent made that all by himself. Back to pass Mason, throws near sideline. The pass is complete to Dolan. Pickup of about 5 on the play. Stops the clock with 50 seconds left to go, but Nevada Union needs more yardage on plays like that, Marty, than what they got there. So 3rd and about 3. Actually, a nice reception by Dolan. He got hit hard as he caught the ball. Wraparound handoff. Edlin being chased. He gets across midfield, but
got a first down.
Nice disciplined defense by Elk Grove. They didn't buy it.
They've got to get the ball in the air now.
So as soon as they set the chains, they'll start the clock. So there's the clock going. Mason, sideline.
That was
to Dolan, and Dolan was on the ground when he caught it, so it doesn't stop the clock.
Nugent almost had picked that ball off.
So Mason downs the ball. That'll stop the clock. It'll bring up a 3rd down for Nevada Union.
3rd down, though. They've got to get a first down, or if they don't.
Less than 30 seconds to go here, Marty, too. So Matt Anderson comes in for Matroka. They need to throw something down the field. And Elk Grove's going to be, look at their defense. They're not playing it as they're looking for a long pass. The linebackers blitz, however. Mason takes off.
Got a first down.
Now he's short of the first down.
Think so?
Clock still running, 15 seconds. Mason's going to try and get up and kill it.
No, he can't kill it because it's
sideline pass.
Almost
picked off.
Boy, that was close.
Boy, and you're right. That time before it was Nugent. This time it was Frank.
Now they got time for one more play with 4 seconds left.
Well, it's first down. Elk Grove. They turned the ball over on that one.
Boy, there were 2 almost interceptions right there that could have gone all the way, and that was very dangerous passes in the flat.
That was a little bit of ugly on that series there.
No, that was not well played at all.
It was just a little bit though.
Yeah.
But 4 seconds left to go before half. Elk Grove's on top, 14-10.
They got 3 receivers.
Back to pass is Corbin. Boy, he throws it deep, and the pass is knocked down by Millhouse.
That should run the clock out. Yeah, there it is.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's the end of the first half. Elk Grove's going to go into the locker room with a 14-10 lead over Nevada Union. Gil Dominguez is going to try and get Dave Humphers. Dave's out there. He's going to be talking to the officials. Gil will try and get hold of him before he gets off, though. A mixed bag of that first half, Marty. Nevada Union showed signs of just wanting to go up and down the field, but then penalties, turnovers, and they find themselves going to the locker room behind by 4.
I think that about those penalty calls. I think Coach Humphers out in the center of the field talking to the referees, going, "Hey, what's going on here?"
So Gil down there on the field waiting for Dave. Dave is, he's going to make a point with the officials, and if nothing else, the officials will remember what Dave had to say in that second half. And really, I think it's a psychological game.
Yeah, right.
That Dave plays with them. Now Dave going off the field. We're going to go down to Gil Dominguez on the field with Coach Dave Humphers.
All right, Coach, a little bit of a conversation there with the officials before the half, or at the end of the half.
Well, what we're talking about is that we've jumped off sides 5 times now, and our linemen are saying that their defense is barking a snap count and drawing them off. So, I just want the officials to, listen for it. And, but other than that, it's a good close game. But, we just iron out our mistakes and we'd be way ahead. So
You certainly would. Miners are driving there and then had a turnover, and then the turnover on the pump. Those kind of things add to a little bit of frustration.
right, exactly. We're not having a hard time moving the ball, but we need to finish the drive. So
All right, go get them, Coach. All right, guys. Coach Humphers there talking to the officials, and of course, that's highly illegal to bark a snap count as the offensive line is coming into position. But it's typical of a lot of different fouls, Dan and Marty, that occur down on the line of scrimmage, and it's very important to make the officials aware that these violations are occurring, because that way they can indeed watch out for them in the future and maybe throw a flag on some violating players.
Well, Marty, Gil, we were talking about that. The officials are going to remember that second half, regardless of whether Dave had a legitimate argument or not. They're going to remember in that second half exactly what he said.
Right, and so very important to communicate with the officials. That's why they're there. And as you know, Dan, you've been in the huddles and at the coin tosses for many games for us. And the official will always say, if something's going on, let us know. We'll take care of it. And so hopefully that'll be the situation in the second half. Stick around for halftime. We got a lot of information to give you. We got two big events coming up. The Michael Bratton event coming up here on Thanksgiving Day. And, of course, Alumni Football returns to Nevada Union this season, and it'll be right here on the brand new turf in December. We'll be talking all about that after we throw it up to you guys and thank the great underwriters here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Gil. Yeah, we want to remind you that this NorCal Game of the Week is brought to you by Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. Hanson Brothers Construction has years of experience in the local construction industry, and Jeff Hanson and his crew are always ready to assist you in every phase of your project, from clearing a road to clearing a house pad. Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals, helping you build a better Nevada County, one project at a time.
Weaver Auto and Truck Center, Tom and Matt Weaver want to thank the Grass Valley, Nevada County, and Nevada City Chamber of Commerce and you and you all for the wonderful grand opening celebration last week, I should say, at the brand new Weaver Auto and Truck Center. Over 300 people were in attendance and enjoyed tours of the facility and their state-of-the-art service facility. Thanks for your support. It's the Weaver Auto and Truck Center.
Casey Wood Corporation. The Casey Wood Corporation has been serving the professional contractor since 1990 and has established a reputation for doing whatever it takes to keep the job rolling. They offer construction-grade lumber products for framing and siding and custom doors and windows. They are also proud to be a part of the NU Turf team, building a better Hooper Stadium for the community.
DWS Painting, Dean Sarenbens, knows how valuable your commercial property is. He also knows that you need to protect it from harsh winters and summers, and with a new coat of paint. DWS has over 20 years of experience as a licensed painting contractor and specializes in large building contracts. No job is too big for Dean Sarenbens, and he's very proud of his stepson, number 59, Brandon Stevens, and the entire NU JV football team. DWS Painting.
Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services. State Farm agent Mike Bratton has assembled a winning team for you in the insurance industry. So whether you are looking for auto, home, life, or health insurance, Mike Bratton is there to be sure you can get the coverage you need to protect the things you love. Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services.
And by Touchdown Production, celebrating a decade of local sports television in the foothills. Let's now go down to the sideline with Gil and his guest. Gil.
Yeah, I got a guest here. You guys were just talking about Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance, and I got Matt Both in here, and he's the coordinator along with Mike and Robin Bratton of the Michael II Bratton Memorial Turkey Trot.
Yeah, the Turkey Trot. We're going to have it here on Thanksgiving morning, November 23rd. We're going to start around 8:30. The race starts at 8:30 in the morning. We're going to have registration at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to be for his Memorial Scholarship Fund that we set up that helps supports local youth activities, and as well as awareness and prevention programs in the community.
And what a great tribute to Michael, everybody that knew him, and of course you were one of his best friends, roommates, and the whole tragedy is still fresh in everybody's mind.
Oh, definitely. It's very fresh in everybody's mind, and we pull together as a community, and we're a strong community. We have a lot of friends and family here, and everybody leans on each other, so we get through it every day. Every day is a struggle, but we get through it.
It is a struggle because no matter when you see Mike or Robin or any of the friends, the spirit of Michael really lives on through everybody.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you see him everywhere you are in this community. Michael represented what this community is about, and a strong moral character and respectable person, and just a good quality family and good quality person, and somebody I respected and loved dearly. Yeah.
One of your favorite memories?
Favorite memories? Actually, turkey trot memory. I was up at UNR, Michael was at Sac State, and he came up, and we used to run in the turkey trot every Thanksgiving morning in Reno. So we're bringing that down here now in his memory.
Now, the first annual one was last year?
No, this will be the first annual. We just would run up in Reno. There's a separate event up there.
What's the turkey trot?
Okay. What's the turkey trot?
The turkey trot's a run. It's a 5K, 10K run or walk. We encourage everybody to come and help participate in this event. Donate money to the scholarship fund. Walk, run, either way, we'll probably get a prize out there for the slowest person to finish the finish line, and we have Pete.
I was just recommending it to him. I see these guys are right on top of it. I go. What about the slowest guy? You know, that way I can be involved.
Yeah. We also have pies for the fastest people too, so it should be fun.
You know, those fastest people, they're overrated, guys. I'm telling you, guys with speed and wheels and not bad knees.
And Bothan was a lineman. We know he wasn't fast.
Right, but you were a lineman, so.
I was a lineman. Yeah. I was a guard, though. You have to be a little quick to be a guard.
Pull it out there.
There you go.
Okay, so Thanksgiving morning right here, and then, of course, for information, how can everybody call in advance?
Well, they can contact me. I think up on the screen, my number is going to be coming up, 913-5738. We also have a website, MEB2, Michael Bratt. It was MEB2turkeytrot.com. And we also have flyers around local businesses and newspaper ads as well. So,
and of course, we'll be talking to Matt later on as the season progresses, and probably over at some basketball games and volleyball games, and remind everybody that it's coming up. So the Michael Bratton to Memorial Turkey Trot for all the turkeys out there. Try it on down here, Nevada Union at the gym, even the slow turkeys. Matt, thanks a lot for joining us tonight, and thank you so much for doing this for the Bratton family and for yourself and all the friends for Michael Bratton.
It's my pleasure. It's my honor to do this for them.
All right, thanks a lot. Guys, let's thank one more set of underwriters, and then we'll talk about alumni football. You can play alumni football?
Oh, not anymore. I'm too old.
It's not true. There's a guy over there who wants to talk to you.
I hear that, but it hurts too much these days. I tried it a couple times before, but not anymore.
All right, guys, back to you.
Thank you. All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Want to remind you that Touchdown Productions presentation of this NorCal Game of the Week is underwritten by Nevada and Placer County Realty. Nevada and Placer County Realty specializes in representing both buyers and sellers with services centered around customer service. Broker Rob Tiora and his assistant Georgia Dawson have created several dynamic websites linked to the multiple listings of both Nevada and Placer counties, offering you a wide selection of properties that are available. Nevada and Placer County Realty.
Top This Truck and Auto Accessories. Owner Chuck Cavros knows that nothing makes your car or truck look better than accessories from Top This. And Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store display featuring accessories from WeatherGuard, DZ, and Racket truck racks, along with a selection of chrome toolboxes, mirrors, and tie-downs. So give your truck some attitude and get the service you want at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
By Grass Valley Glass. Shauna Marty and Nevada Union football alumni Curtis Sowen specialize in everything glass. From vanity mirrors to replacement windows, Grass Valley Glass has the experience you need to get the job done right. They even offer one-day service on your auto glass at Grass Valley Glass, always supporting Nevada Union minor football.
Golden Green Equipment Rentals. Golden Green is a complete rental facility for both homeowners and contractors. They are open 7 days a week, and now with their new rental center, you are sure to find all the accessories that you need, like an extra pair of gloves, earplugs, straps, and or rope. And with equipment from John Deere and Kubota, your project is already half done with the help of Golden Green Equipment Rentals.
B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. It's time to winterize your home and business with the help of B&C. At B&C, you'll always find a large selection of weather stripping for your windows and doors. They also carry rolls in insulation for wall and attics, and then keep your home warm with any number of heating devices. It's all on display in Grass Valley at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center, where help is always just around the corner.
Grass Valley Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Nissan, family owned and operated right here in Grass Valley for the past 25 years. Grass Valley Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Nissan carries a full line of Mercury and Nissans as well as Ford products. The Narandi family has always supported high school sports throughout the foothills and is proud to join Touchdown Productions and bringing you this game of the week. Grass Valley Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Nissan.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 10th season of local sports television. Be sure to join us next weekend for week number 9 of the 2006 football season. We'll travel to Davis High School as the Miners take on the Davis Blue Devils. It's Nevada Union versus Davis next week exclusively on our Foothill network of stations. Let's send it down to Gil Dominguez.
Just some of the action I think you're going to see, guys, at the alumni football game. With me is, of course, James Carson, the one of the organizers of the whole event. Nice fumble takeaway there.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, appreciate it.
Still got it in you?
A little bit. Wife won't let me play no more, but yeah.
Anymore, right. Now, alumni football came into being 4 years ago. And what a great game that first game was here. Remember we televised it. It was a very cold, wet December evening, freezing. Not too big of a crowd, but the crowd has grown since then, and so is the interest in alumni football.
It definitely has. We've had a lot of great kids come out. The last 3 years have been a big testimony to how determined these two teams want to get together and keep this thing as a tradition. The Bear River guys have been great coming up and helping out and just working with the NU guys and the times that we don't play together, just supporting one another and making this a community event's just been huge.
Well, it is a community event, and that's because it's such a great community up here in Nevada County and Nevada Joint Union High School District, overseeing both campuses, and both campuses rich in tradition, in sports tradition, and of course in football tradition.
Absolutely. I think for the many years these guys have always wanted to play each other in a regular season game, and it gives them the opportunity to come back after high school and do exactly that. I think for the most part, it just lets the guys know where their roots are and let the younger kids see, their peers in action one more time.
Now, right, and speaking of that, a lot of great names that you'll remember from past seasons playing in this affair, and now that it's the fourth annual one coming up, some of the guys like yourself aren't going to play anymore. I
can't play anymore. There's no way I can play anymore.
But did the first one?
There is some other guys that I didn't play in the first one. I kind of was just an advisor to the NU team, and we kind of put everything together and played a great game. Last year and the year before, Brandon McCary took over and started coaching it up and had some more kids return. Some other kids that I'm not really sure as to what the rosters were, but anyways, they had a couple good games against Bear River. Last year I think Bear River took a landslide victory over them, but we're trying to put some new things together this year and make a difference. So.
And, of course, this will be the first game on the brand-new field.
First game on the brand-new field. We've already got great support from the community into getting this thing off the ground. We're taking a whole different twist and direction towards the alumni game this year and creating a memorial scholarship fund to kind of remember some of the kids that have passed away over the last year or so. And I don't want to get into too much detail about that because I'll give it away. But we've got a goal now, and Bear River's included in this. And so we've already started our practices to play a warm-up game Thanksgiving, the week after Thanksgiving, down in Yuba City somewhere. And Bear River guys are invited to come play with us. And we've already started the practice at 3 p.m. Every Sunday up here at NU. We also
even the slow guys are invited.
Even the slow guys are invited. Doesn't matter when you graduate. I don't care what year you graduated. If you want to get involved, we can use
Dan, that's you, isn't it?
1965.
65. Dan Miller can join.
Dan Miller can join. Well,
oh yeah, right.
Wide out, baby. Wide out. He's got the wheels.
Wide out or safety.
All right. Listen, James, thanks a lot for joining us, and I'm sure we'll visit with you again prior to the event.
Sure. Yes. The actual event's December 16th again, and anybody can contact me at 273-7347 for tickets and more information.
Excellent, buddy. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Gil.
All right.
Maybe you can come out and play fullback, huh?
There you go, baby. Honorary alumni, Gil Dominguez. All right, guys. Miners find themselves in a little bit of a hole. Closed it up to within 4 points. It's going to be a great second half. We'll see if they can stop the turnovers. Remember, you right out there are watching your NorCal Game of the Week. It's Delta Valley League football right now. Guys, let's thank that last set of underwriters and get ready for second half action. It's Miner football.
Hey, Marty, help me.
And I can't. It's Halloween time, I guess.
Oh, my gosh. All right, this NorCal Game of the Week is underwritten by 49er Communications. When secure communications are a must, NU football mom Holly Mash can supply you all your two-way radio needs in Nevada County. Her 10 years of experience in the field means your radios will work when the need comes in times of emergency. Many fire stations and schools rely on 49er Communications to guarantee their direct communications. You'll find them at 49ercom.com.
All Seasons Pool and Spas has new owners, and Janaea and Kevin Klein want you to know that you can expect the same great service as before, as well as their weekly swimming pool and spa maintenance. This weekend they are hosting their Customer Appreciation Days and will pay the sales tax on selected Doughboy pools and spas from Bullfrog and Soft Tub. It's all at All Seasons Pool and Spas, and here with the kickoff. Yeah, stepped in the end zone.
Yeah, so
Dan Miller.
We got a touchback. So Nevada Union will have the ball to start the second half, and they'll start it at their own 20. 80 yards to go there, Marty.
And let's see if Coach Humphers is able to turn around this offense a little bit here in the locker room as Nevada Union comes out 1st and 10 on their own 20.
Well, just need to settle down a little bit and take care of the ball. First play from scrimmage, handoff. Jesse Etland gets out to about the 25, so a 5-yard gain will give the Miners a 2nd and 5. Nevada Union trailing 14-10 here in the start of the second half. So we'll see what type of adjustments both teams made in the locker room. So the second down play, Mason back to pass, throwing deep for
he had it in his
Dolan,
hand.
and the ball knocked away by Frank right at the last second. The ball was thrown perfectly. Frank just got that hand up there, knocked it away. So a nice, a nice call by Humphers on that one. You got to spread that Elk Grove defense out, otherwise those linebackers just cheat up into the holes and makes any type of ground game hard. Pass again. This time it's complete. Colin Casey, first down across the 40-yard line.
Yep.
So Casey, his second reception of the night, gives Nevada Union that initial first down in the second half, and that's a huge momentum builder.
Hey, that's the second time he's got open in the seam between the linebackers and the safety. And that play has been open all night, and I think that's the 4th time they've completed it.
Boy, and Mason had that ball on a line.
Oh, it was a bullet right in his hand.
So Casey will come out wide to the right this time. Let's see if Nevada Union can keep this going. Edlin trying to get to the corner, skipping around, gets to the 45-yard line. So only picks up a couple of yards, but there again is Marty's a real good example. Nevada Union, if they can work those wide receivers, work that tight end, if they can throw a little swing pass, do something to loosen up that Elk Grove defense, it's going to open up that offense and give Dave Humphers a whole lot of options. And Matroka in motion, right up the middle. Zeeler, he's got the first down, holds on to the ball, gets inside the 45-yard line of Elk Grove. So David Zeeler running almost an inspired play right up the gut. And that's right at the teeth of the Elk Grove defense. That's where Jordan Glass makes his living. Coming into the game, Glass almost 60 tackles this season. Pass completion outside. Matt Morris knocked out of bounds.
7-yard gain on the play on the reception.
That was Anderson, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Anderson.
That's what I thought.
So Matt Anderson with the reception on that one. So he picks up 8 yards, though, or 7 yards on the play, Marty. And again, a nice play call. It kind of creates some indecision in the minds of the Elk Grove defense. Here we go again, inside Zeeler. Zeeler inside the 35, picks up a couple.
Just short.
It's going to be short. But it'll be third and short, and that's where you want to have yourself. Easy first down. You run Etlin up the middle, but you can bet that Jordan Glass and Topai are going to be shooting the gaps. Look at them. They're cheating into the hole. Zeeler gets the first down. He goes off the tackle.
Now, one of the things, Dan, is that now that they've opened it up a little bit with the passing, the linebackers and the safety have now got to respect the pass, and that opens up the running game. So. Well,
and that's where Colin Casey makes his living too. He work a little curl pattern inside, but you see that the DBs are only about 10 yards off. There's Wes Plummer with the reception inside the 30-yard line. So now you work the tight end into it, and Wes Plummer's got great hands. But he's been underused all season long. But now you get Wes Plummer in the mix, and now Elk Grove's defensive coordinator is trying to figure out, now what do I do?
Yeah.
But this is good play calling by Dave Humphers. Inside Zeeler, there's no one there. Zeeler to the 15, close to the 10. So there you've loosened up that Elk Grove defense, and where Glass and Togai have been, they're playing the outside now.
And that's what the passing game does.
But now we get into that zone where Nevada Union needs to hold on to the ball. Jesse Etlin gets to the 10-yard line.
And Jesse Etlin is carrying that ball with covering it with both hands.
Yeah.
He cannot afford to lose the momentum here.
Well, this field position works in the favor now of Elk Grove because you don't have as much to defend. It shrinks the field for Nevada Union. But Nevada Union, all they have to do is, just try and keep them off balance. But now you've got 11 guys in the box. Dave Zeeler trying to find room, gets back to the 10-yard line, but no gain again. And on that last play, there were 11 Elk Grove defenders within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. That's a hard place to find any yardage at all. He picks up a half a yard. So now we're third and goal. Field goal still going to have us behind by one. So we'll see what they do. Mason running the option, sweeping left side, and picks up 1, maybe 2 yards. Coming up and hitting him hard was Zamora, but he picks up 2 yards. Now you got fourth and about 6. It's what do? Do you bring Beelan in? And
you have to. You got to get the points on the board.
So the ball spotted at the 8-yard line. He'll be kicking it from the 15, so a 25-yard field goal attempt by Cody Beelan. Colin Casey will be holding. The snap, good snap from center. The kick is up.
Looks good.
And it is good. So Beelan gets his second field goal of the night. It's now 14-13. Nevada Union first possession, but that's important. It's huge. Nevada Union puts points on the board.
You have to. And one of the things is they seem to be able to drive between the 20-yard lines with no problem. Big plays, opening up, but when like you said, you get down inside the 15-yard line, it's really tough going because, like you say, they put 11 guys in the box, and if you don't have some sort of pass option going for you, then a running play is not going to go anywhere.
Well, and see, that's the time you want to use a Wes Plummer.
Yeah.
At that tight end, or you run double tight ends and take your wide receiver out. It gives you run options, but also still gives you some pass options for Chad Mason. But then again, it's this defense that Elk Grove's throwing at Nevada Union is just like a bend and don't break. But when they get down into the red zone, they really tightened up nicely. Beelan kicking off for the Miners.
Well, looks like
kicks it down to about the 10-yard line. Mishandled by the Elk Grove player. He's going to have to fall on it because it touched him. Gets back to the 10-yard line. Boy, there was a disaster waiting to happen for Elk Grove.
And he brought it out about 5 yards, which they would have been in a whole lot more trouble.
Didasco was the return man for Elk Grove, but he had touched that ball, and the ball had gotten down to the 2. He had no option but to pick it up. But Elk Grove, first offensive possession, they'll be at their own 11-yard line. So this is a huge defensive series for Nevada Union. You stop Elk Grove here, get the ball back. Hand off to Fogai, and boy, he's a load.
Oh, man, he is really hard to bring down.
Dane DeVogelier, Brian Millhouse, Tucker Colum, and he still outweighed him. But so Togai, who's the starting inside linebacker, makes the carry, picks up 3 yards out to the 4. So 2nd and 7 for the Herd. Midway third quarter, Elk Grove leads 14-13. Handoff Brooks, and Brooks hit at the line of scrimmage. Zach Mash, Camille Shahada in there. But nice defense for Nevada Union. He picks up a yard, but it's going to still bring up 3rd and about 6, Marty.
Yeah, they've pretty much stopped Brooks tonight. He came into the game with over almost 900 yards rushing, and he was hurt on a couple of games too. So I mean, Nevada Union has really slowed him up.
Yeah, Brian Stockton doing a nice job on that defensive end spot. Now Frank back to pass, looking downfield, throws incomplete. Boy, intended
his man was wide open.
Intended for Joel Hall, but then again, that's been the Achilles heel on offense for Elk Grove is the lack of a passing game. So Nevada Union, there was a huge defensive stand there, Marty. That's exactly what they needed.
They'll get good field position on this punt.
But I was going to say, Brian Stockton playing that defensive end spot for Nevada Union, he's almost that hidden defensive player that really does a great job.
High snap. There's 2
into
points.
The end zone. Here goes a safety.
Smart play, knocked out of bounds. That'll be a safety. 2 points, and now Nevada Union takes the lead.
So we're up. Nevada Union will be on top 15-14, and they'll get the ball back. And so Elk Grove's going to have to kick to Nevada Union, and so Nevada Union can really turn this game around if they can take the ball and get it in for a touchdown.
Here's the replay on that as a high snap over the punter's head. Now watch what he does. He goes, so Nevada Union won't fall on it. He goes back and just knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, so this
that's a smart play. He's been well coached. And that'll be 2 points, but it could have been 6.
Yeah. But regardless, Nevada Union takes the lead now on the safety. So here we got momentum on defense. Elk Grove makes the turnover. Nevada Union gets the ball, and this so far in the third quarter, it's been all Nevada Union. They stopped the Elk Grove running game. I don't know what else Dave Hoskins can do to try and get some offensive yards on the ground. Nevada Union doing a great job. They made the adjustments at halftime. You see Dave Humphers pacing the sideline there.
He's got his hat on now, too,
Yeah.
so that's a good sign.
Well, last week him and Brad Dalbon were growing beards, and they said they were going to grow them until until they won their next game, and so they were clean shaven today.
Maybe he knew something. Huh?
So Elk Grove will be kicking off to the Miners. Low kick taken by Dolan. Fake handoff. Dolan's coming to the near sideline. Tries to get room. Tuck that ball away, Doug. Gets out beyond the 45-yard line. So good field position for Nevada Union. They'll spot it at their 46-yard line. And this is where Nevada Union, this is emotion, and this is positive emotion that they can use to try and get that ball in the end zone.
I give you an update on the Bear River-Lincoln game. Bear River has gone ahead now in the third quarter by a score of 21-6.
So Scott Savoy, Terry Lowe doing a nice job there
Yes,
with Bear
they
River. So first down for the Miners. Let's see what they do. Mason back to pass, throws. Incomplete, intended far side of the field for Colin Casey.
That's the first time he got into the seam, like between the linebackers, and they came up and covered it.
Yeah, they did a nice job on that one. But then again, it does a couple of things for Nevada Union. Certainly, it'll open up the running game a little bit, and again, Elk Grove's going to try and figure out what's going on. But looking at Elk Grove's defense, 7 yards. That's how far back. Big rush on Mason, and he goes down for a loss. Great defensive call, and Meehan comes in there and gets the sack.
That was a big pass rush. Nobody picked up the on-rushing lineman, or that might have been the linebacker came in on it. They just didn't have anybody covering him. So thrown for a big loss, so it's third and forever right now.
Well, Elk Grove's challenging Nevada Union to throw the ball. And that pass rush coming from the other side now. Handoff Zeeler. Zeeler getting some open room there. Gets out beyond the 45, out to the 48-yard line. So he gets
almost
back a couple positive yards there.
But that'll be fourth down. They'll have to kick, try to pin him back again.
So both teams playing some nice defense. Elk Grove, I'm surprised at what they did defensively, is bring so many men up so close to the line of scrimmage. Because then again, as Elk Grove scored on that long touchdown run, you get past those guys and you're gone.
Right.
But then again, a Dave Hoskins team is a very well-coached, disciplined team, and everybody knows their assignment. That's where they stay. So Nevada Union goes on defense. The ball's going to be at the 21-yard line. So first down for the Thundering Herd. Togai coming into the ball game. Now he's been running at fullback. Frank, the quarterback, has been in the shotgun. They've been in the I formation. They've been in, here they are, an offset I. Handoff. Right side is Togai, and he goes nowhere.
Yep, that was Zach Mash again.
So Elk Grove picks up, looks like they pick up a yard on the play. But then again, Brian Stockton and Zach Mash on that left side are doing an amazing job. And Matt Shockey in the center and Jason Niederberger at that right defensive end spot. It just doesn't seem like they're getting fooled and they're not getting blocked.
They had two linemen trying to block Niederberger, and he just brushed them off.
We had a penalty flag thrown. I think we got a delay of game.
Yeah, it was a delay of game. That was a good call. So all of a sudden, Elk Grove is going in the wrong direction again.
Well, I'm not going to tell him to turn around. I'm not upset. But last year, Nevada Union, Elk Grove, second game of the season, Nevada Union won that game 20-14, and as the Union reported today, Nevada Union has a 12-8 series lead over the Thundering Herd. Of course, there was that one year that Elk Grove beat them 3 times. So timeout on the field here, Marty. Nevada Union leads at 15-14, 3:50 left to go here in the third quarter, and the third quarter has been all Nevada Union.
It has been, and through the safety has now pulled ahead. So that's a field goal, and it's that was a good opportunity to take that field goal when they had a chance, even though it was going to keep them 1 point behind. But another field goal would have put them ahead, but a safety accomplished that task. So now,
well, one of the things I'm looking at down here in front of us is that the Nevada Union offensive unit is on the bench. They're sitting down. They're talking to the coaches. The coaches are asking them questions. And you're right. The offensive linemen know what the defense is doing, and they'll tell him he's stunning here. No, he's cheating to the outside, and so they'll make some adjustments. On the other side of the field, Marty, they're not doing that. The offensive unit is out on the field, but the defensive unit isn't being coached. And this is a great opportunity to be coached, during a football game, and that's what Kiwi Moore is doing down in front of us.
Yeah, he's talking to all of his players.
So we got second and about 16 for Elk Grove. Reverse, Brooks trying to get around the far corner. Brian Stockton after him, and he's got caught and knocked out of bounds just right before the 20-yard line.
Good hustle by Tucker Colomb as he came all the way across the field, running parallel with the line of scrimmage, and was able to knock the running back out of bounds.
So they get the ball back to the 21-yard line, which was actually no, Marty, it's
still
about the 19.
Third and about 12 right now.
Yeah, those soccer lines out there got me a little screwed up here. So third and long, back to pass. It's Corbin looking near sideline, and no one there.
Well, what happened was that little miscommunication with his receiver, Nick Nugent. Nugent broke to the outside, and the ball was thrown more up the middle. So if it had a Nevada Union defensive player been there, it could have been an easy 6 points.
Yeah, so again, some problems for Elk Grove. They'll be punting now. This time they get the punt away. Nice hard rush by the Miners. Nevada Union's going to let it bounce, and it bounces back into Elk Grove territory.
They're spotted about the 42-yard line.
And Nevada Union picks it up. Matt Henderson. Elk Grove just kind of standing around there, and Matt didn't know whether they touched it or downed it. The whistle hadn't blown, so he picks it up, takes off. But an Elk Grove player had touched it, so the dead ball, but Nevada Union, a short field, the ball's going to be spotted just inside the Elk Grove 45-yard line. A little under 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
So let's see if that coaching you were talking about is going to help out this offensive line.
What Nevada Union needs to do right now is score on a long play. Matroka, yeah. Gets to the outside on around the left and gets inside the 40. So Andrew Matroka picks up about 5, almost 6 yards. So it's going to be second and a short 4 for the Miners. Mike Santornino in there at that right tackle spot. That puts Dever over on the left side. Dolan's going to split out wide to the right. Penalty flag. Dolan was lined up in the backfield, so it's going to be a procedure call against Nevada Union.
And we might point out during that first half, Nevada Union had 9 penalties for 60 yards. Elk Grove had 4 penalties for 30 yards, but it was the turnovers that have kept this game close.
Yeah. And unfortunately, 2 of those penalties were inside the 10-yard line. Yeah. So the penalty will cost the Miners 5 yards. So instead of second and a short 4, it's going to be second and a long 9. So for some reason, the officials aren't. Here we go. Now we get the call. Now they'll march it off. But a lot of time taken there, Marty, and I'm not understanding why it takes the officials such a long time to move the ball. Now,
well, maybe they wanted to give them the option of whether they want to take the penalty or not.
See, Dolan was almost lined up again.
He's going to get sacked.
Hard rush on Mason, takes him down at the 49-yard line.
Another flag on it.
Yeah, so we'll see what we got here. See, now the line judge on this side's talking to Doug Dolan and explaining to him that he, just go from my mark. And it's the eighth game of the season, Marty.
You think you know where to line up, right?
It's Casey in there now. Back to passes. Mason throws far side of the field, and the pass is going to be intercepted. Brook gets the interception. Intended for Zeeler, but he threw it right into double coverage. And so that turnover, that can have a huge momentum effect in this ball game. A little less than a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Here's that
replay. Now watch this. Double coverage.
Yeah, and Brook is just playing center field there, and all he has to do is wait for it.
Yeah, that's his fourth interception of the year.
Well, what Chad needed to do was look that off a little bit.
Yeah. Now
Nugent, the ball carrier, gets out to about the 28-yard line. If he could have looked that off, but they weren't coming with a hard rush on it, it might have helped a little bit. But double coverage, throw it away. So Elk Grove now with a second and about 6 clock running, under a minute here to go in the third quarter. The Miners on top, 15-14. Offset I formation. Frank, quarterback keeper, right side. He's got the first down out beyond the 35-yard line.
Then they're flagged down.
So it's a spot where we can either have a face mask or a block in the back. Yeah, it's going against Nevada. It's going against the Miners.
Face mask against Nevada Union.
Yeah, incidental, so it just cost them 5. But it was going to be a first down for Elk Grove. So now it's 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. In motion goes Nugent. Rolling to his right and back to passes. Frank, a lot of time, now throws it out of bounds, incomplete, intended for Jordan Glass. Glass was coverage, good decision by Frank to just throw it out of bounds. It'll stop the clock with 17 seconds to go here, third quarter.
They had 4 receivers in the pattern, but good coverage by the Nevada Union secondary, and he had no one to throw to, so he just had to throw it out of bounds.
And that time, Nevada Union didn't have much of a pass rush.
No,
so
they
makes
didn't.
Up 2nd and 10. Now Corbin's in there. He's got the strong arm, throws it across the middle.
Complete. No, now they're going to say they dropped
the ball. So in and out of the hands of Hull. So a break for Nevada Union. That was a first
down. It was.
Yeah, it was. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 from the 42. So Shahada had the nice hit on that. Jarred it loose.
That ball was thrown right on the numbers, and he had it just for a minute.
So Corbin's going to be working out of the shotgun on this 3rd and long. Steps up, throws.
Almost intercepted.
Boy, that was
there's
close.
a late hit on by Zach Mash, and they're going to call it for a late hit, and that's going to set the.
Let's get it. We hope we have that on a replay. I'd like to see that one.
It was late, I believe. That's correct.
All right, so the penalty is going to give Elk Grove a first down, and they're going to. This ball will be marked all the way to the Nevada Union.
Let's see what happens here.
43-yard line. So here's Corbin. Here comes Zach. Yeah, that's late.
Late. It was late. He could have let up. That ball was almost intercepted. That would have really hurt.
But anyway, it gives the Elk Grove Thundering Herd a first down at the Nevada Union 43-yard line. So the penalty hurts the Miners. Now defense really needs to step up and do something. Option, quarterback, keeper. He goes nowhere. Nice initial contact there.
By Millhouse.
Yeah. And it slows Frank up, and all he picks up is a yard. That's going to end the third quarter. Waiting for the gun to go off. Everybody's waiting for the gun to go off, Marty. So the end of the third quarter, Nevada Union leads at 15-14.
I was telling Mark Hauser, I said, you don't need to shoot the gun because the clock says 0, and these people at Nevada Union are pretty smart and savvy about when the clock goes to 0, that's the end of something. And you don't need to fire the gun.
I think there's whistles blowing also out there.
Oh.
So
okay.
You got whistles blowing. You got the clock saying 0. Yeah. Who needs the gun?
Exactly. I'm going to vote for putting a horn out there on the scoreboard, and so a horn goes off. The horn that you can't use during the game anymore from the fans, to put that air horn out there and then have it blow that when the quarter ends.
Well, Dan Murphy, who fires the gun because he handles the clock, I think Murph likes it.
He must.
But I think he's got a misfire over there now because
that's too bad.
And now Murph's disappointed. Well, getting ready to start fourth quarter here. Elk Grove, 2nd and 9. The ball at the Nevada Union 42-yard line. Frank, the quarterback, back to pass, being rushed, throws deep down the field.
Oh, wide open.
All alone is Pearson, and he's got it. Someone lost a receiver on that.
That was missed coverage on that one.
And Elk Grove, with the reception, has the ball at the Nevada Union 7-yard line, 1st and goal.
There was nobody within 5 or 6 yards of the receiver.
And that ball was a
wobbler.
A duck.
It was. Look at it wobbling, but look at there's nobody there. No, somebody missed an assignment.
Yeah, Pearson ran unimpeded. Handoff, Nugent left side. Kemp Stanford has him, but he's inside the 5-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and goal. They're going to mark it at the 4. So Nugent, Taylor Dever coming in, part of that goal line defense for the Miners. So a lot of meat. Matt Blackwell right in the middle. 2nd and goal. Handoff left side again. Nugent tripped up short of the goal line. Tucker Colum in there doing what he does real well and got real low and tripped him up. Boy, just inside the 1-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and goal. So a huge defensive stand for Nevada Union. They had one last week against Laguna Creek when Laguna Creek was inside the 1. Handoff, Nugent left side.
Touchdown.
Yeah, he's in. There's a signal. So Elk Grove, aided by a critical Nevada Union penalty,
On the touchdown, credit number 17,
gets the touchdown. And they regain the lead at 20-15.
And to kick the extra point, coming in number 33, Stefano Albanzi.
So Marty, that penalty was huge.
That was just critical error, and that cost them. So some big mistakes tonight have cost Nevada Union in a big way.
Well, they've taken Nevada Union out of their game plan, out of and you can call it rhythm, but it really doesn't mean
they're going for 2. I figured they would.
So back throws.
No, stop.
Matt Anderson makes a great play defensively. Intended for Pearson, the big 6'5" wide receiver. Matt Anderson went up like a 6'8" basketball player and caught the ball.
Yeah, I figured they had to go for 2 points, and the reason is because if they'd have gone for one, that'd have been 21-15. Nevada Union scores on a touchdown. They can miss the extra point and still come up. Here's that interception in the end zone on the 2 point. This play just didn't look very well.
But then you saw Pearson sitting in the back of the end zone there. You're going, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now watch Matt Anderson.
Just went up and.
What a great play by Sunshine. So now with 10:40 left to go in the ball game, Elk Grove leading 20-15. This offensive series has,
I'd look for an onside kick here.
Huge significance for the Miners. See how they line up. They line up in the normal formation here. Kicks deep. Nevada Union take it far side of the field and going nowhere.
Down to the 12-yard line.
Mike Broussard makes a nice hit. Running the ball for the Miners was Kyler Caldwell. And that was one of those plays that it just didn't look good, Marty.
No.
So Nevada Union, 1st and 10, their own, looks like the 13-yard line. Let's see how they handle this situation. Matroka, the ball carrier, gets to the 15, so pickup of only 2 on the play. Again, Corey Browning not in the lineup because of a bad lower back. And this is a situation where Corey Browning would make a huge difference, not only for his running ability, but also for his blocking ability. This time Zeeler tries the right side. Again, nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now Elk Grove's just challenging Nevada Union to run the ball.
Joe Williams on that tackle.
Pickup of a yard, so 3rd and 7 for the Miners. Colin Casey coming into the ball game. And he'll come out wide left. Now the officials stop the clock. Jordan Glass is missing a shoe. And either someone's going to have to, it looks like Elk Grove might have to call a timeout. They get the player in. I don't know why they gave him the time there, Marty.
I don't either.
You know, that was an equipment malfunction. Get the player off, but
they do a little leeway.
So 3rd, critical play. Casey, right there. Pass intended and caught by Wes Plummer. 1st down, Miners. Colin Casey was wide open here on the near sideline also, but give Chad Mason credit. He found Wes Plummer and got the 1st down.
Watch this catch right over the middle. That was low. The pass was low, and the only one that could catch it would be Plummer, and he did.
Yeah,
that was a big clutch play.
Got his hands under the ball. So 1st down, Miners. Handoff, Zeeler up the middle. Pickup of about 3 yards out to the 28-yard line. Jordan Glass back in the ball game for Elk Grove with post shoes. So Nevada Union's got to be careful. They can't be conservative. Good pass rush. Pass far near sideline, incomplete. Intended for Casey. Brooks on the defense for Elk Grove, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 7. So it seems that Elk Grove knows when to bring that defense, Marty.
Yeah, they do. They're putting a good pass rush on Mason, and so he's kind of having to run out of the pocket and run for his life a little bit.
What I'd like to see is Nevada Union run the quarterback option near side and see what happens. Mason.
Another flag.
Penalty flags are thrown. Is it going to be the bailout illegal formation or illegal?
Yeah, illegal procedure.
There we go.
Again,
Penalties against the Miners, illegal procedure.
they continue to shoot themselves in the foot when they've got to move that ball down the field, and they're just not in sync all of a sudden.
So instead of 3rd and 7, it's 3rd and about 13 for the Miners. And Elk Grove, now they loosen up the defense a little bit. Here comes the rush.
Oh,
And from the blind side, and Mason gets hammered.
And he's hurt. He's a little slow getting up.
You know, that's your left tackle's responsibility. But you protect that quarterback's backside, and look, it comes right off, and no protection.
Didn't even see him.
Boy, and he puts everything into that tackle. So now Mason gets the punt away, goes out of bounds. So after Mason takes the big hit, then he's asked to punt the ball, Marty.
And then he kicks it off the side of his foot because he's a little wobbly. Now in the great field position, now the ball will be spotted. It looks like on about the. Now watch this again. He comes up. Nobody touched him, and just really lands on it. You can see it landing right on his leg.
Well, the amazing part about that is your left tackle, your tight end who was over there, know he's setting up on the line of scrimmage, and know that he's been coming at the quarterback. So first down, Elk Grove. Nugent, the ball carrier. Try that left side, that right side of the Nevada Union defensive line, running right at Jason Niederberger. He picks up about 3 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and a long 6 for Elk Grove. 7:50 left to go here in the ball game, and the Herd on top, 20-15. Back behind Frank now. Again, Nugent. And Nugent's become the primary ball carrier here, Marty. Only picks up a yard there, but all of a sudden, Brandon Brooks, their leading ground gainer, is a memory.
A big 3rd down play coming right here for Nevada Union. As the clock continues to tick down, 7:16 left.
Let's see if they try and take advantage of wide receiver Pearson and his height. He'll line up wide to the left. Offset I formation. Nugent, the ball carrier. He's got,
and he could go all the way.
Quarterback option, and
he stepped out of bounds at about the 15-yard line.
My gosh, great ball handling by Franks on that, but it's going to be a first down inside the 20-yard line for Elk Grove. Boy, it looked like Nugent had that ball all the way, and Frank just scooted around that far side of the field. First down, Herd. The ball's going to be spotted at the Nevada Union 16-yard line. So here's a character builder, Marty, for a young Nevada Union defense. So Elk Grove, first down. Now they're running that offset I. Handoff over the right side is it's Nugent again. Boy, he's using that 200 pounds to good use out there. Now Taylor Dever will come in. He'll take Jason Niederberger's spot. So that goal line defense for Nevada Union, 2nd and about 4. Frank has him. Nugent, the ball carrier again. He's going to be close to the first down, inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line. He'll be a yard short. A yard short, and 3rd down for the Thundering Herd.
They continue to move the ball on the ground.
Well, they've been having some good success now, getting 5-6 yards at a crack, Marty, where earlier in the ball game they weren't having that. So a timeout charge to Elk Grove. And so Nevada Union's got to to figure out this Elk Grove running game. It's almost as if Nevada Union is tired and Elk Grove is energized. And this is typically the time of the ball game where Nevada Union, you know, in the conditioning that they go through and their summer programs, this is where it all starts to pay off. And, you know, Elk Grove seems to have the adrenaline running real well here.
Certainly do, and it's Nevada Union cannot seem to stop them right now.
Well, this is going to be a huge 3rd and 1 for Nevada Union. You know, even if they stop Elk Grove still has the possibility of the field goal, and then it's 2 scores for Nevada Union. And Elk Grove, no turnovers tonight, and you know that may end up being the difference in the ball game. No turnovers for Elk Grove, and Nevada Union's had a couple of critical ones. So 3rd and 1. Handoff.
He fumbled.
The fullback fumbled, and the ball's loose, still loose, and it looks like Elk Grove recovered.
And they may have gotten a first down.
And they have. No, they didn't get the first down, Marty.
It'll be 4th down.
It'll be 4th.
Boy, that was that ball got kicked.
Oh, my gosh. Just talking about turnovers.
Yeah, turnovers, and that ball was kicked, or else Nevada Union went to fall on it, but the ball was kicked.
Do we have a replay on that one? That would be an interesting one to watch, simply because the ball was going so many different ways once it hit the ground. Well, here's 4th, Marty, and they're going to go for it. They've got Togai in there. Handoff. Nugent.
Got it.
First down. A gutsy call by Dave Hoskins, but it pays off. It's going to be 1st and goal from the Nevada Union 5-yard line. Clock running for just under 5 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Matt Shockey back in there. Matt Blakewell, who's nursing a bad ankle.
Here's that fumble. Now watch what happened. Well, he might have tried to pick it up and run with it instead of falling on it.
Well, that's what Nevada Union. Brian Millhouse was all over it, and here's Nugent. Stood up there at the 4-yard line and run back. Tucker Colum. Nice play. Colom. Tucker Colom. Very little pickup there on the carry. Pickup of 1. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 4.
Clock continues to run. Let down to almost 4 minutes. There's no hurry.
So again, the offset. It's
good.
Frank and
heads up by Millhouse. And
Colom got him that time, Marty. So that's that one they had run earlier that picked up that important first down. It's funny, you're looking on the monitor here, the yellow stripe there for soccer looks like a flag on the ground. I was going to say, oh, Marty, there's a flag there. So 3rd and goal from the 3. Or, no, well, just inside the 4 there, Marty.
Yep.
So, huge play here for the Herd. Handoff Nugent trying that right side. Gets behind some big offensive linemen. Doesn't make it, so it's going to bring up a 4th down and goal. Nugent stopped about the 1-yard line.
4th down. They're going to go for the field goal.
So they're going to mark it at the 2.
Good defensive stand, but the problem is they run off about 5 minutes off the clock.
Well, Stefano Baez is in. Last week, Brian Millhouse got a block on an extra point. He'll be coming from the left side.
Just don't go offside.
Here's a snap. The kick is up.
That's good.
Boy, he hit it. And so Elk Grove picks up 3 more. It's now 23-15. Elk Grove up by 8. Nevada Union touchdown, 2-point extra point. So they're not out of it with 2:37 left to go in the ball game. And the Herd leading 23-15. So this is almost a game you feel like you've been running in mud the entire time. You know, you'll hit short places of dry ground, but then you hit the mud again.
Yeah.
And for Nevada Union and for Elk Grove. Elk Grove found a dry spot to land on that drive. Now Nevada Union has to find something and run downhill instead of feeling like they've been running uphill all night.
And just a note to Gil in the control room that they still got the underwriters to finish.
Amy Rice, Zoe Stretz, and Brianna Zachary.
So Nevada Union will be receiving the kickoff. Let's see what Elk Grove wants to do. The reverse hasn't worked on the kickoffs tonight for the Miners. Tyler Caldwell will be back there. Etland and Dolan will be, actually, Jance will be back there with Caldwell. Dolan and Etland will be up, the up return on that. Beisman can kick it into the end zone. Let's see what he does. It's a short kick, and let it go out of bounds. It goes out of bounds.
35-yard line.
So, I'll take that field position compared to what the field position's been so far this evening for Nevada Union on those. Boy, it looked like Nevada Union after that safety, Marty, and they get the ball back that we were going to.
It looked like the momentum
right
had swung. But this fourth quarter has been all Elk Grove.
Well, you can see why Elk Grove and Nevada Union are so evenly matched, too, all the way across the board. 8 points separates them with 2.5 minutes left to go. And so here we go with Zeeler in motion. Zeeler gets the handoff, cuts inside, gets across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Clock runs 2:30. They'll mark the ball at the 41. So a pickup of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4. Colin Casey in there at the wide receiver spot. Mason comes to the sideline. The direct snap to Matt Anderson. Matt Anderson looking downfield to throw.
Oh, it's
and the pass is intercepted. This was one of those trick plays where Chad Mason came over to talk to Humphers. Direct snap to Matt Anderson. And
that didn't fool anybody.
No, Elk Grove was watching it as it was developing. And
let's take a look at this. Everybody's standing up and nobody.
Direct snap to Matt Anderson. He wanted to throw it to Mason near sideline, but instead he throws it to an Elk Grove player. Yeah, the ball was tipped, but even with the tip, I'm not quite sure if he would have been able to get the ball, and it was intended for Andrew Matroka. So Elk Grove can just, basically run out the clock. Nugent gets the handoff. Gets a little push inside the 35-yard line. Under 2 minutes left to go. Timeout called by the Miners. So this is one of those wins, Marty, that neither team could afford to lose. With two regular season games left, Davis and Valley, Nevada Union will fall to 1-2. Elk Grove will go to 2-1 and 3 playoff spots.
I think the fans in front of us have sensed that same logic you just put out. 152 left.
And you're going to have 3 teams on top of you. You're going to have Franklin, Elk Grove, and Laguna Creek, depending on what Franklin and Laguna Creek do tonight against in their games. So fans from both sides starting to file out with less than 2 minutes left to go, and Elk Grove fans feeling, 8-point lead, we got the ball, this is a good thing. The ball at the Nevada Union 33-yard line. So this would be a tough defeat for the Miners, standing wise, and psychologically, because it was a game that they felt that they could win, and a game that they seemed to have in control. Nugent, the ball carrier, gets inside the 25-yard line.
First down. That'll stop the clock, but it'll start up as soon as they spot the ball and get the chain set.
just for the sake of not letting them score, Nevada Union really does need to put the some hits on somebody right now. Just don't let them run down the field. Minute and a half left to go, and Elk Grove will let it run down as much as they possibly can. Hand off Nugent, left side. Nugent breaks it free.
Open.
Touchdown. And that's just Nevada Union, letting down Marty.
Yeah, they have.
That's that touchdown run to allow that is uncalled for right now. And I think the Nevada Union coaching staff and the fans are going to say the same thing.
Yep.
So Elk Grove scores with a minute 18 left to go here in the ball game, following the interception.
That Nugent had quite a night.
Boy,
Elk Grove.
I would think he's got close to 100 yards rushing.
There's a
the kick is
offside,
up.
I think.
Good.
Maybe.
No penalty flag. So a minute 18 left to go. It's now Elk Grove 30, Nevada Union 15. Here's that touchdown once again. Just a play they've run all night over the left side.
Two blockers in front.
Yeah, but there's one missed tackle and guys getting caught inside where, again, they hadn't been caught inside all night, Marty, and Nugent just runs free. So, a disappointing night for Nevada Union and Nevada Union fans as, after last week's win against the Laguna Creek team that had beaten Elk Grove.
Right.
And so, a lot of optimism, and Nevada Union just doesn't get the job done. And as Nevada Union fans, that's not a good thing.
No.
So we'll see what what we've got going here. Baez will kick it off. It'll go into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So with a minute 18 left to go, there's I don't think there's enough magic in any bag to get Nevada Union out of this hole. Trailing by 15, 30-15. Elk Grove, came out in the second half and did what had to be done. Nevada Union, on the other hand, held to 8 points.
And I think that in that third quarter when they were down, they had first and goal on about the 4-yard line, and they couldn't take it in. That really hurt them. And they had to settle for a field goal.
Mason back to pass, completes to Etland. Far side of the field.
Couldn't get out of bounds.
Yeah, doesn't get out of bounds. Clock continues to run, just over a minute now. Yeah, Nevada Union, again, the opportunities, Marty, but that's almost been the song all year long. We've had the opportunities, we just haven't been able to capitalize on them. Back to pass again, Mason throws, Dolan complete, 25-yard line, but again, clock runs, under 50 seconds left to go in the ball game. Nevada Union to the line of scrimmage quickly. Throw incomplete. Intended for David Zeeler. Jordan Glass right there on the defense for Elk Grove. But that clock stops the clock, 38 seconds left to go in the ball game. But everybody getting an early run to the parking lot right now.
I'll go back and take a look at this game and realize that they had a lot of opportunities they left on the table tonight.
Mason, he'll keep it up to the 30, 35-yard line, still on his feet. Past the 40, down. Beyond the 45.
Stop the clock.
29.7 seconds left to go. Mason wants to spike it to stop the clock as soon as they set the down markers. Here they go. Mason back to pass, looking for Dolan near side of the field. Throws it deep.
Got him.
And knocked away at the last minute by Brooks. Again, Brooks comes in, knocks the ball away. Did a nice job at that cornerback spot all night long. Ball hung up there a little too long.
Dolan had his man beat there for a minute. Nice tight spiral, but like you say, it did hang a little bit at the end and gave Brooks a chance to come back and tip it away.
19 seconds left to go. Colin Casey in there, wide receiver for Nevada Union. 2nd and 10. Ball at the Miner 46-yard line. Again, hard pass rush on Chad Mason, and Mason goes down in a heap inside the 40. So the Elk Grove defense not just sitting back and letting Nevada Union play football or offense.
Timeout call, but
they come in and again, Mason sacked for, I believe, about the 4th time tonight, Marty. So that'll be 3rd and about 17. Timeout call by Nevada Union with 9 seconds left to go here in the ball game.
Boy. Hey, Dan, what do you think Coach Humphers is talking to his team about here?
Well, he's just, he's probably saying, you guys, we had our chances. We'll take a look at the film. We'll figure out what went wrong. Keep your head. He's going to say, keep your heads up. When the gun sounds. 11 seconds. Clock's running.
Well, they're going to reset it back to 11 seconds.
Okay. That's right. It was at 9.7. Dave's not the kind of head coach when his team's losing game to go out and chew on anybody. No. What he's going to try and do is make sure that they're in a good frame of mind. Let's peek around the corner here and ask Murph. Murph, what's going on over there? Putting 13 seconds on the clock. Okay, we're doing a 5th quarter. Oh, great, you guys.
Mark Hauser hasn't lost his sense of humor tonight. This might be a good time to finish off the mentions, but
14.5 seconds. 13.6.
All right, so we're going to put the clock at 13 seconds. So that's what they were trying to do. So 13 seconds left to go, not 9.7. So I know, I know Dave's disappointed. His coaching staff's disappointed because they beat a tough Laguna Creek team, down in Elk Grove last week. Now Chad Mason back to pass again. Hard rush, throwing deep, intended for Colin Casey, knocked away.
5 seconds left. They threw into triple coverage.
Hole back there with Zamora again, and those two have been doing a nice job in that defensive backfield, along with Frank and Brooks. And two kids that went both ways there, Brooks and Frank's, Marty.
Yes.
So 5 seconds left to go. Doug Dolan in there at wide receiver again. He'll split out wide to the right. So last play of the game should be here. Back to pass, Mason being rushed, and he's going to go down again.
Gets sacked. That should be the ball game. It is.
So
now the gun goes off.
Yeah, so that'll end it. Nevada Union loses at 30-15. Elk Grove improves to 7-1 on the season. But more importantly, Nevada Union is in the number 4 position, Marty, for the playoffs, with only 3 positions available.
Well, it started out like it was going to be a barn burner, and it turned into the fourth quarter. Went real sour for Nevada Union.
Well, 16 fourth quarter points by Elk Grove, and that was huge. Nevada Union just couldn't do anything in the second half. So Elk Grove wins it 30-15. And they come back after losing to Laguna Creek, but they had a nice win at Davis last week. So depending on what Franklin and Laguna Creek have done tonight, Nevada Union might be in a pickle and in the fourth spot for 3 playoff spots in the Delta Valley League. So we'd like to remind you that this NorCal Game of the Week is underwritten by Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. The Hanson family is proud to bring you another great Nevada Union football season.
Weaver Auto and Truck Center, Tom and Matt Weaver, are happy to bring you this NorCal Game of the Week.
By Casey Wood Corporation. The Casey family is proud of their son Colin and all the Nevada Union Miners.
DWS Painting, Dean Sarenbentz and Jamie Stevens love to watch the NU JV football team.
Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services. Robin and Mike Bratton congratulate all the Nevada Union players and coaches.
Nevada and Placer County Realty, Rob Tiora and his staff are happy to bring you this local sports television.
Top This Truck and Auto Accessories. Chuck Cavros is proud to underwrite this edition of the NorCal Game of the Week.
Grass Valley Glass, Shauna Marty and NU alumnus Curtis Salwin love to support the NU Miners.
Golden Green Equipment Rentals. The Olson family is proud to be a Nevada Union family.
B&C True Value Hardware. The Fowler family is proud to be your neighbor.
Grass Valley Ford, happy to bring you Miner football.
49er Communications, NU football mom Holly Mash loves Friday night so she can watch her son Zach.
All Seasons Pool and Spas. Janae and Kevin Klein celebrate all the seniors.
All Face Heating and Air Conditioning. Winter will soon be here, and bringing a heating system is one of the most important purchases you make as a homeowner. That's why All Face Heating and Air Conditioning installs and services the Trained Comfort Systems and is the only certified trained comfort specialist in Nevada County. Doran and Max Bennett are there to welcome you at All Phase Heating and Air Conditioning.
Statewide Homes. Statewide Homes is your exclusive full-service Fleetwood manufactured homes dealership in Nevada County, and they have a brand new location. You can now see them from the freeway on Sutton Way, just up from Knights Paints. There, you'll find 2 complete model homes for you to see the latest home designs from the Fleetwood line. Statewide Homes, your official Fleetwood Homes dealership in Nevada County, answering the need for affordable housing in our community.
Jerry Chan and Lisa Moon, ODs, and they're happy to offer family vision care throughout thorough eye exams with Optimat technology, which scans the inside of your eye, providing images of the retina, which maps any changes in your vision. Just another way Jerry and Lisa look after your most precious gift, your eyes.
Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Plaza Tire is the official repair facility of your NorCal Game of the Week. Mark and the boys know how important it is to get the commander to every game. So when the commander is down, they always do their best to get her back up and on the road, so you won't have to miss a single Bear River or Nevada Union football game. Plaza Tire and Auto Service, professional auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 10th season of local sports television. Be sure to join us next weekend for our game of the week, and this is Marty Mortensen along with Dan Miller reminding you to tune in NCTV Channel 11 on November 4th for the Day of Giving. Last year, NCTV was able to raise over $60,000 to local nonprofit organizations, and this year will be even better. Thank you to Nevada County for making the Day of Giving a day of giving.
Well, so next week we got Nevada Union at Davis, Marty.
A must-win situation for Nevada Union now if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, and Davis, not considered much of a force here in the Delta Valley League, but then again, Nevada Union, penalties and turnovers. Obviously the big factor in tonight's game. But we'll be at Davis. Davis Blue Devils haven't been down there for a number of years. Next Friday night at Davis.
Ought to be an exciting game, and we've done a couple of games there. They've got a nice stadium, got a nice group of people down there. So a must-win for Nevada Union.
Well, looking at the players coming off, after their team huddle there, Chad Mason obviously disappointed in, the outcome, as is Tucker Colomb, and everyone else. It's just that, it's composure on the field. It's concentration. There's a lot of things that enter into it, and high school football. That's what makes it so interesting. Is these are young, 16 and 17-year-old kids, Marty, and they give this community a lot of enjoyment and a lot of excitement, and you hate to see them lose because you run into them in the grocery store. It's not like a big metropolitan area. This is a tight community, and so when Nevada Union loses, we all feel it. So Nevada Union loses it tonight, 30-15. Thanks, Marty. Dan Miller here. Our executive producer, director was Gilbert M. Dominguez.
Titles and replay provided tonight by Brandon Duckett.
Announcers, Dan Miller and Marty Mortensen.
Camera operators tonight, Maverick King, Josh Black, and Chris Glass.
Office manager, Lynn Dominguez.
Production manager, Terry Hicklin.
Our technical engineer was Paula Michalski.
Touchdown accounting provided by Aero Business Solutions.
Remote facilities by the Commander.
Commander maintenance provided by Plaza Tire and Auto Service.
So check our broadcast times in theunion.com in the Union Sports section.
And don't forget to give us your feedback at Touchdown Productions. And for Dan Miller, this is Marty Mortensen and all the entire Touchdown Production crew. We're glad to bring you this exciting football action, and we'll see you next week on your NorCal Game of the Week.